ears.
Oh, shit.
Birds aren't real.
Thank you, DJ. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are NotGreatRPG, and we're here once again for the City of Oshuamp. I did start the captions, and the music's working, so it's a great Monday where I didn't work.
Sure is.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I appreciate that you wait until you can see us before doing it. It warms my heart. Thank you very much. Anyway, we are back. We are going to go around the table real quick, introduce ourselves, and then pick up at the real fun spot that we left off last time. So, as always, I'm Don, and tonight I'll be playing Ether Revi, the Grave Domain Cleric.
Many a brief hiatus come and go, but I rise again, Zonky Kong, to play Yalumbo.
He's got a gun.
And this is a stick-up.
I'm Paul, and I play Felix Gray.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm positive.
Never been more sure in my
I'm
life.
Glenn and I play Vorst.
I'm Charlie play Thariel.
I'm Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right there. TBD. I was waiting. I'm Yaloom Grim, and I play Nesla.
That's a good one.
Why did I take a drink?
I don't know.
You knew it was
You
coming.
damned yourself. So.
I forgot.
Yaloom Grim is a good one.
Now I'm out, though.
Still got John.
True.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
There's
right.
all the NPCs.
Also true.
There are many of them. Yeah, I'm John. I am the Dungeon Master for this campaign. When last we gathered together, we had a conversation about the Forbidden Ninth School of Magic, Iris's connections to it from her homeworld, and the individuals who instructed her on the theory of it, but not in it directly, believing that it is far too powerful. We decided to clear the rubble, scout ahead north, found a large cavernous opening. Ritora spider scouted in, saw 3 men, came back, was like, hey, I see 3 men.
Eke them in.
Yeah, eke 3 men. Not 3 individual men, not like a Cerberus of men.
Ooh.
Less.
Was
Yeah,
it,
I
was
didn't
it 3 men,
specify.
or was
Yeah, I
it
feel like
2
we
men
don't
and a
know.
woman?
Yeah.
I don't think I specified.
Amalgamation,
What I
if you
saw.
will.
Mhm.
Amalgamation is
Sounds
good.
really good.
Thank you.
But,
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Yeah,
Has
heard
science gone too
them
far?
talking about some stuff, saying that they were waiting. One of the men was pacing anxiously around. 2 of the figures are in armor, one of the figures in robes. We heard them say, that they were waiting for somebody, that it was taking far too long, effectively, and that it was impossible without her. Ritora came back, conveyed what she had found out. We got into a discussion about what to do, whether or not to make a show of force, whether or not to try to barter or persuade them away. Yalumlo suggesting that Ritora scout ahead again, as these people, if they are waiting for somebody, might just have their visitor show up and they could leave, skirting any danger possibly. Ritora went back in, threw some hands with a centipede on the wall, and indeed fell victim to the horrible creature that is a centipede. Monsters. Terrible monsters.
I'm trying to decide now if this is my fault for the suggestion or his fault for getting attacked by
Combination
a
of 2
centipede.
things I can pull in fantasy and
What the
reality
fuck are you saying? What do you
You
mean?
put the centipede into his mind.
Yeah,
My fault. That's Don's fault.
You brought it into the house and into John's mind.
It was already in the house.
falling off of the wall, prone to the ground, taking some falling damage, the wind knocked out of her. And then some terrible things in that room went down very swiftly.
Quickly.
The remainder of our party outside, waiting for our noble scout to return. A couple minutes passed, like usual, and she didn't. Vorst hurrying into said room, hiding behind a stalactite to try to get some vision, using the magically gifted dark vision from his new class, to see that, nobody in this fucking cavern anymore. Suddenly everybody is gone. Informed everybody. We came in, ran around. Ether checked the north path. Didn't hear anything, didn't see anything outside of it, inside of the cavern itself. Cavern proper, found Big blood stain on ground, penetration wound in the dirt, blood stains on the wall. Boar started sniffing, saw some torn clothes adjacent to the penetration mark, embedded into the blood. Ether cast sending, told Iris, hey, bad times, gotta go. And Iris was like, fair, catch y'all later. Bye, girl, bye.
Gooses, gooses.
Yeah, right. It's Ether, she knows.
Yep.
Should have a peace sign at the end of it.
Yeah, offering one of the healers to come up to assist in the venture to rescue Ritora. Once again, it's been far too long since we've had to rescue Ritora. It's just,
Hold
we're
on.
due. It's
Let's,
been like,
It wasn't a rescue
Let's check.
last time.
Just in case anybody forgot.
it's gonna be.
Purify the spirit. No.
Find the corpse of Ritora instead, I guess we'll call it. But, yeah. We're gonna be picking up. In the midst of this very tense moment, Sarah, see you later.
Bye.
Have fun drawing.
Bye, girl, bye.
Yeah, bye, girl, bye.
Bye, girl, bye.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, again, as previously indicated,
24.
there were
24 sessions.
there's foot travel heading west. The direction in which Ether indicated I start running after said foot travel or traffic.
I'm sorry.
The other people inside of the cavern are pretty much everybody as far has been previously dictated to me. You guys would... I don't think anybody actually illuminated anything, or you did cast light when you were looking for stuff, so you would see running down a westward corridor, Ether. Again, this is a large space across. I had indicated around, I believe, 180, 200-ish feet. So, like, if you guys were investigating the scene of the crime, it'd be up here right outside of this northward passage. If you guys were just coming in, you'd be in this general vicinity. You see Ether starting to run that away. So, not yet reaching the corridor, because I want to give people the opportunity. You'd be roughly 90, 100 feet from the corridor anyway.
Yep.
But yeah, you'd see Ether just high fucking tail it after concluding his phone call with Iris and running away. That's
With what you're
where we would pick up.
150 pounds, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I believe I said I would sprint after Ether.
Running after Ether.
Yep.
Take that handful of cloth that I have and give it a good sniff and look back at Thariel and Yalamlo and everybody. I have to go help him.
Wait. I can help.
Then help. Let's go. Go outside. That's Boo Boo.
They grab Ether.
He's the one running.
He's
ahead.
running.
I know, and he's gonna chase after him, right?
Yeah.
You're presumably much faster than him.
No, actually, I'm not. He's got new fancy legs.
What's your dash
elf
speed?
Mm-hmm.
What's your dash speed, buddy?
70.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's got base
Zoom.
35 for
Alright.
Wood Elf.
I can find a piece that she's wearing, and then I'm gonna cast Locate Object on. I know I had said before what I was thinking, and I spaced on it.
Uh-huh.
So
Are you serious?
I'm gonna go with.
No. Think
It was her flowers. That's what it was. The flowers that she had on her head.
Her flower crown.
Yes.
Very good. All right. Yeah. I mean, I will tell you that, oh, dear.
Give him some blueberries.
Well,
Fall for you, DJ Coco.
I was between that and one of her slums passes.
sure. No, that's fine. Flower crown's totally okay. Yeah, you are very familiar with the way that it looks, especially for the fact that despite no real seasons having changed, she would be the only person that you would have witnessed in this area wearing such a nicely adorned floral crown. I will tell you that you pick up a sensation as you just kind of pause, take a breath, close your eyes, and attempt to center yourself, opening your eyes to the notion of divination. And I will tell you that you detected roughly 800 to 900 feet to the southwest.
Ether, wrong way. Follow me.
Which way?
South. Well, I would know the cardinal directions. Yeah.
Southwest.
Southwest.
I'll tell you, as you look southwest, you would see that you would be looking into the corner of this wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Her flower crown is southwest.
The path must turn.
Yeah,
There are
maybe
footsteps this way.
that path goes that way.
You can guide us.
Let's go, gang.
Yeah.
Burnout
start,
is
right.
D10, right?
Yeah, we are in a wild area.
That's what I thought.
It's wow.
Okay. Ether, Felix, Vorst, Nesgrim is running.
Yep.
Can you keep up?
I'll try my best. Don't wait for me.
2.
No, I will hang back with you. Would be unfortunate if we lost another.
I appreciate that.
So I will go Thariel pace.
What a hero. Thanks, Yellow Mom.
It's like running in slow motion.
We got this, my mom. Come on.
Unstable or wild?
Jogging backwards.
Unstable is
Into your mind, I just say later, buddy.
Oh, sorry, yeah, we're the 2 down. Sorry.
Two
So
down.
we're at a
Okay,
D8.
Yeah, you're at a
Okay.
D8 base.
Let's try that again.
Yep.
Training for a match.
4.
Excellent.
If you go any lower.
No problem. All right. Well, I mean, you made the phone call, so Batman's gonna answer. I mean, you're gonna hear as you guys start running. Yalumlo and Thariel would hear as they're kind of hanging behind. What Yalumlo would remember as the heavy, thudded footsteps of Corin as his enormous cloak is just metallic swooshing behind him as he just, full Dracula vampire runs into the scene. We're starting to get into a corridor. He's obviously not ludicrously fast. We would start running westward. I will say, because we're sprinting, I'm not going to give you guys the most meticulous of details because we're now moving at a very fast pace. Corin would hurry up behind, see you two kind of like moving quickly.
Hobbling as fast as possible. I'm sorry, guys.
You're slow.
That's rude.
And then returns to running full speed.
At which point, I suppose I would go as close to whatever speed he's going.
You're just helping him along.
Come on, Corin.
Pat him on the ass.
Digging your
into
heels in
his
his
mind,
Yeah.
I would say,
Right.
I fear that she is already gone. But Ether is furthest ahead. If we are unable to find her, I would prioritize making sure that he stays safe.
He just kind of gruffly mumbles. Definitely kind of concentrated on what he is doing. I will tell you that the pathway continues westward for roughly 200 to 300 feet. It has 2 openings that go directly south, at which the 2 people at said front, well, 1 person at said front, because of your speed advantage, would be Ether. I'm going to ask you to make for me, I will make it your passive because you are quite observant specifically, and 3 sets of footprints I don't think would become so muddled that you would lose them.
Sure.
Like, the 2 Southways passes do not have footprints going through them. They continue westward until they reach a 3rd pathway that extends down the corridor itself, effectively 90-degree angles. What a weird noise that was. Please keep
And right under the microphone.
90-degree turns down. Jesus Christ. Man, over here fucking goddamn you. What were the old sucky drinks where you had to snap the fucking lid off?
Sucky drinks.
The Kool-Aid Jammers.
Kool-Aid Jammers. Man, over here fucking a Kool-Aid Jammer. Oh, it's satisfying.
That's at the end too. So.
Oh my god.
Got a jam.
Yep.
So you said it's 2 directly south, and then
Two
one
goes south, yes.
More like a
The
45.
footprints do not go that direction. Vorst, as you're running by, you have 300 feet of dark vision. You would see that both of these initial southern openings are alcoves comparable to the spider den.
Okay.
So, like, you would run by two roughly, like, 70, 80 foot size alcoves, semicircles, spaced between around 100 feet. So, run by those, then hard cuts down south. Extends roughly 400 feet, and then would cut backwards. This is why it was southwest from you guys. So you're fucking sprinting.
Yep.
I will say that Corin, Yalumlo, and Thariel would be roughly 60 feet behind you guys, but like predominantly able to keep you guys in sight, at least in terms of on the long corridors. When you guys turn, obviously they would lose sight of you.
Yeah, so as we round this corner and head down the one area that we are going,
the continuous
Yeah.
south. Yeah.
I would chalk mark as I'm running, just
Sure.
so that way they
Strafe
have
it.
some. Yeah, just so they have an idea of
Yeah.
like we're going this way.
Yeah.
I'm sure Corin could like smell me
make
or
a
something
dex
anyway.
check.
Oh, sure.
Man, chalk prices just went up.
Yeah, porous, uneven surfaces. I've got to see if you need.
That is a natural 20.
Very good. You're doing like
Picasso style.
He actually writes, "We went this way."
Dearest
As he's
Corin.
running, somehow extends the arm all the way back for the whole sentence.
So he's
Perfect script, too.
It's cursive,
He
but
turns
he's
into
writing it
Mr.
in
Fantastic
reverse.
and writes a fucking novel on
I'm
them.
writing with my robot legs.
In case you were wondering and get confused as we're traveling, we've gone down this corridor.
And I am continuing this way.
Yes.
While we're running along, do I get the sense that her flower crown is moving?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, without showing you,
Sure.
when you guys are running this way, you would detect them like down here, trailing southwest.
Okay.
Meaning it's going to like probably wind again. So as you're going like this, they're going like that, you guys are going here and then turning.
Gotcha.
Like, sorry. Oh my god, this is very awkward to do. You guys are going this way, they're going like this, you guys come downwards, they continue to go down, you guys trail back. So they were here and have been winding
Yeah.
like that.
I'm trying to establish a point so I can see
Yep.
if we're gaining on them or not.
Because of the expedited rate at which you guys are going, I would tell you it would feel like you are.
Okay.
There's just a sizable distance that
Yep.
they had in terms of an advantage ahead of you.
Sure.
Very good. Yeah, so it would hard cut back eastward, so it would go fully south, hard cut back east, again, another 90 degree. You would once again see foot travel, cut at a Y intersection, go north, quickly wind back south, then wind west. Like you're fucking running through a clear maze. Thankfully able to follow the footprints of these three men. I will tell you that as you hit another curvature southward, you feel almost like you're back very similar to where you had been. But on the other side of like a wall.
Sure.
And then it would open up into another southbound W-shape opening, so three-pronged. You guys would take the most directly westward, and I'll tell you that as you guys are in this area, you would hear voices ahead of you. I'm going to ask you guys to move so I can move the map.
Sure. Oh, baby. A triple.
The microphone, so that way we can move them.
Yeah, so for the sake of descriptive purposes, you guys will not be placed on here yet.
Yep.
Sure.
Mostly because you guys are running, you have somebody with 300 feet of dark vision. And it would depend upon how close you guys would think you would naturally get, based upon whether or not we're going to have to make very difficult stealth checks or not. But I would tell you that this would, as indicated, be a W shape, or sorry, it's technically more a U shape, with two pathways. You'd be taking the one slightly more north facing as opposed to south facing, cutting back further west. Force and Ether would hear in the distance muffled voices, sounding not like they're very thrilled with the circumstances. Like, not contempt like arguing, but almost bitter and frustrated and annoyed.
Nothing in my range of sight just yet.
I would tell you that as you start to crest this and give yourself a bit of a longer look, it's like, again, you guys are coming down.
Yeah, you gotta
so
kind
you
of
guys
line
would
up
be
that
like,
corner.
yeah, you guys would be like where Dawn actually is, roughly
Yeah.
200 feet away from them. But yes, you would see in the distance, around 200 plus feet away from you, 3 men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as soon as I catch that vision and we start hearing it, I'll like put my arms up. Ether, I think I see them. And I could see the 3 men carrying a 4th.
Yes, I would say that you would be able to see one of the 2 men in the back. It would look like they are moving in a triangular pattern. One of the 2 men in the back would look like he has cargo over his shoulder.
They're carrying her this way. Do we go in loud or quiet?
No point being quiet. We have a great number of us. I don't think stealth is really going to make much difference. I would say loud.
You got it. And I'm going to go ahead and cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Cool.
You said it's a
D8 base.
D8?
Mm-hmm.
3.
Nice.
And after casting that, I'm going to wink at Ether and smile. Let's do this. I'm also going to shift.
Very good. I would say at that point they had been roughly 1 round ahead of you all. You would see them walking, continuing to walk, getting another like 15, 20 feet ahead while this moment is happening. Everybody else would convene at Ether and Vorst. Here you go.
Roughly 200 feet ahead of us.
Forgive me. He would actually kneel in front of you and let you, like, ride his shoulders.
Mush.
Well, now he's got a magical turret mounted on his back, so
Yeah,
there you go.
A blood turret.
You're an Eldritch Blast Cannon.
Ooh.
This is a weird vampire stack we have going on.
We're like Transformers. Vampformers, if you will.
Someday we can roll drum or something.
It's just body parts smashed together.
Oh, that's called an abomination.
I'm upset that that's going to happen later.
Maybe the bad guys do that. Let's
Bless
see.
you.
Yeah, I'd let Core know I have no intention of giving off his shoulders
Right.
unless I have to.
I looked down.
All right.
Covered it
Right
into
into
the
the
microphone.
Slipped under.
Yeah, I tell Core I have no intentions of getting off his shoulders unless I absolutely have to.
I will need to swing my blade.
I can dodge a blade.
You can dodge a blade.
Don't put me down!
Unless I absolutely have to. If you need me to get off your shoulders, I will.
Do everything I
She's got her hands over his face like this.
Don't let me
to
go!
make this work. You're going to need to hold on very tightly, though. I will,
Not over my eyes.
He's like pulling his damn eyes back.
as weird as it might sound, my neck is arguably the best place.
I don't believe that.
It's already broken.
Yeah.
It's loose! Oh my god!
Oh, peace table up there!
They killed him from all the way over here.
I would like to hit these people with hammers now.
Yeah, please. Can we?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, from 200 feet away, let's do a fine initiative roll, friends.
Oh no, my dice aren't.
It's a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
It's a bounce
Hell
home.
yeah.
That's a nat 1.
Hey, yo.
Hey, Ether
Balance.
style.
You'll make up for it.
Yeah.
Don, what's your total?
5.
5.
Cinco.
Lawrence.
9.
Bull.
6.
Glenn.
Let's keep with these low numbers. 3.
Oh my god.
This is a table turn.
I still count your initiative. Corin works as a mount, effectively.
Yes, he does.
Your movement is contingent on you go where he go.
That's
but
fair.
like you'll still act on your turn.
That's fair.
So what is your
A 7.
nice?
Jesus.
At least Corin's gonna be able to get in there first and be like,
Go.
If
What are you waiting
wow. Will
It
they
doesn't
count
mean
as
anything.
will they count as 2 people for flanking?
No. They'll occupy the singular 5-foot space.
can you please take Fine Steed and just like summon Corin? Oh god damn it, not again!
Corin, I got you this nice little
My
blouse.
total is
That's
20.
a riding
20 total.
harness.
Yes.
Is this a saddle?
Oh my god.
Shabam. 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 Oh my.
Oh my.
Upon shifting, John, would you say it was Nesgrim and Ether were next to me?
Yeah.
Before everybody showed up? Alright.
Whoa, whoa. What do you mean? I kept up, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Felix would also be right there.
Okay, cool.
With my torch lit, by the way.
Yeah, you guys get a
100%.
temp 9.
I'm pretty sure
HP.
he still has light up.
Yeah, I have 1.
Oh, you do? Okay,
Yeah.
good. So I'm not the only one.
Yeah, you guys get temporary 9 hit points.
Thank you.
9.
Thank you very much.
It's not a lot, but it's something.
No, that's a lot. What do you mean? It's great. That puts me at 60.
This is
Same.
How do you have more hit points than me?
Because you're a bitch.
Alright, fair enough. I did just kind of...
What is your HP?
58.
Oh, well, that's without the temp.
Yes, with
Yeah.
the temp, it's
Oh.
67.
Oh, yeah, all right. That makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm counting the temp.
2 off.
It's very close.
It would have been nice.
It's a nice.
It was almost nice.
So begins complications.
I was really questioning your con.
Thank you.
There. What's your con?
+3.
Okay, good. Thank you.
He done. When we start moving, use my the other one. Yeah.
This is you normally?
Mm-hmm. No, that's gonna be Corin
Oh.
with the cape and the sword.
That's him normally.
Right, that's your one. That's you. Yes. Very good. Back you up.
So this is
The cape.
Corin. Corin.
We are a
You're
singular
toward
unit.
the front with them.
Do we have like anything that can go around them, like the rings, so that way it's easy to just pick one up?
Unfortunately, nothing that would actually attach them together, but that would be neat.
Some duct tape.
We need
Yeah, leave us
Hey,
off.
what am I doing there?
Nesgrim, my good friend, go right ahead.
I'm first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you rolled a 20.
Get it.
They already are walking.
Get it.
They are, as you guys are 200 feet away and they are in the midst of bickering, I'm going to say that they are unawares.
So if I dash, I have 60 feet of movement,
Yep.
which is not enough to get there.
Nope.
Do better.
You're right.
Yeah, they're roughly,
Don't
I'll
be
say,
a
yeah,
bitch.
180 feet.
Okay.
Easy advice.
Oh, I don't know what to do there. Okay. I am going to run
Go.
30 feet ahead. If someone could move me 30 feet.
Oh, we're off the maps.
Yep,
That's
still
right.
off the map.
A distance.
Like, this is...
That's right, I
this-
forgot,
The
yeah.
setup is this, because, like, if you guys... Like, to me, the phrase going in loud means you intend to make your presence known. So this way they turn and are aware of your presence. If that's not actually the plan, I would have you guys start to make, like, stealth checks to get within some kind of more reasonable distance of them.
That would make more sense.
I don't want you guys to,
to
like,
do that.
have to dash 180 feet if
I
that's
agree.
not what you want.
Yeah.
But, like, 200 feet going in loud is like, hey, give us our fucking friend back, bitch. Like, we're running at you. Like, this is squad deep right now. Like, my balls are out.
They are, but I don't.
That's
This is 30 Dark Oshuamp. Give her back or die.
Yeah, like that.
Interaction.
Yeah, if they're walking,
Yeah, they're walking
Then
and bickering. I'm
probably
not going to say
not.
that you guys are going to be able to get within like 30 feet of them.
No, of
but
course not.
You
But
guys
no,
might be
we
able to
would-
bridge to like 90.
yeah, we would want to get as close as possible
Cool.
without making it known, so that they don't just go
Then-
like deuces and run.
Yeah.
Cool. Then yes. Then everybody make for me a singular stealth check, please.
Do I also have to make a stealth check?
No, Corin
Okay.
does. Corin's loud. And out here.
Your boy's rolling hot tonight.
Yep. All right, Don.
Dirty 20.
Cool. Lawrence.
10.
Cool. Paul.
19.
Cool.
13.
Cool. You didn't have to roll.
17.
Okay. Yeah, Corin is 7.
It was a 10.
So, I mean, I'm going to say that the majority of us rolled pretty highly. Them being in... So, to set the scenery, as it opened from the U shape, it would have opened out from a corridor-like tunnel into a long stretching cavern, comparable almost to the size and structure of where the castle wall had been. So, because it's vast, large, and opening up more, sound would travel further, but sound for them, like when they're talking and they're a couple hundred feet ahead of you, would be very minimal in terms of what it would travel in sound waves, especially since they're fucking talking.
Yeah.
And most people roll well outside of Corin. He's the only one to roll below a 10. Somebody else had like a 9. So I would say we were okay. So then, in the initiative order, I would say you guys would get roughly 90 feet. If you really want to press, I would say it would be dramatically difficult in terms of stealthing up on these people. But I'll say you're about 90 feet away then.
Right. So
And if
on
it's
the map,
stable-
we're about 60 feet out to the edge here. So if somebody were to dash, they could get about 30
feet
in from the edge.
Correct.
Got
Yeah,
it.
if you go just your base 30 in, you would be at the edge of the map.
Got it. Cool.
I will run 30.
Cool.
Edge of the map. Good call.
And I'm going to shoot at him with my crossbow. Because I can't get any closer.
All right.
I'm aiming... so, do I...
Right at Ritora.
Right for Ritora.
I'm gonna finish the job.
You only
Who's gonna know? No one would know.
you
it's gonna
only
be
smite
anything,
on
it's
a
gonna be
crit,
me.
so no. So I ideally I would like to aim for the one that's carrying Ritora and shoot him in the leg.
Ooh, call him a shot.
Do I get unseen attacker because they don't know I'm there?
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely going to have advantage because they don't know you're there. Shot calling will add value to their armor class.
Fair. Shooting for a leg. Trying to stop this man from going anywhere.
Just nat 20 and smite him.
You're right. Well, I can't smite with a crossbow, I don't think. It has to be melee, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be melee.
Do you want to ask the DM?
Hey, DM, does it have to be melee?
Read Divine Smite.
How would you
I'm
like
like
to carry-
99% sure
Has
it's
to be
melee,
melee?
weapon
Yeah.
attack
Okay.
specifically.
It has to be melee weapon attacks.
Yes.
All right.
So,
Glad I
here's,
made it read that.
here's my shot.
Yeah.
I did not nat 20.
I did net.
You did what now?
I did not nat 20 it.
Okay.
All right.
It is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, I will tell you that as you let your crossbow bolt loose, it is going to sail, and you see this man like effectively taking steps, and it lands right where his leg had been.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Think.
I would also like to take a second shot, but
yeah, you got it. I'm just calculating in my head, but yeah, no, the second shot's still obviously going to occur. So nothing would impede that.
I'll fucking do it again.
Reload.
You're no longer unseen.
understandable.
Yes, but you may make your second shot. Are you still aiming for the leg?
It doesn't matter.
That's good.
That's a 6.
This. Like that first shot, like you run in, take a breath, and like line it up great, and you know you would have hit, and it feels strange that this man took a step at the perfectly opportune moment. Like foot just leaves, like the Achilles tendon was right there and everything, and it sticks into the ground, and almost out of like the seething rage of like, I fucking had that. Your second shot obviously is a little bit more awry.
I feel
As
really
you
bad about this.
I just imagine on a 6, it just like springs up into the air and flops over.
It's Chell bowling.
right? As you pull the trigger, instinctively you see, simply because fighting styles are so cool, even though you weren't going to hit anyway, the two men almost instinctively, swiftly lean shoulder to shoulder and then push and separate themselves by 5 feet. So
Okay.
they push themselves 5 feet. Yep. And your 6th shot lands nowhere near them, but like almost a Spider-Man-esque sixth sense. They detect another bolt is coming, push, and start to turn their heads, clearly in your direction, obviously recognizing at this point that some shit's going down. Anything else on your turn, sir?
Drop her or die. That's all.
Very good.
Very poor choice of words.
Yeah, I mean, Corin's next.
I do that same thing. You got this, buddy.
Didn't need you out.
But it's fine.
Rub his temples a little bit, loosen him up for the
I'll
swing.
be fine.
It's not you I'm worried about.
I was so scared you were gonna like nat 1 and hit her.
No, I can't become a bat because I'd be tiny.
Nonsense. Hold it!
Don't let go!
If only Chell still had her wings.
I know, right?
Do.
She could just talon
how
him
high is
and they
the
could
ceiling
take
here?
flight.
Because it opens up into like a cavernous reach, it's like 120, 130 feet.
Yeah, you could meteor down on top of this.
Yeah.
Just drop corn on them.
Yeah, I mean, he is very much of the fuck it. So he's going to dash 60 feet directly at them, so he would get the 30 feet in. And you're just, oh god! Yeah, and he would absolutely, while running, do his absolute damnedest to brandish his two-handed greatsword and remind you, really fucking hold on tight.
You got it.
And he's offering you effectively no support whatsoever from the side of his arms because he is fully committed to brandishing his weapon.
That's fine.
Wow. What a wild drop-off in initiatives down to Lawrence at the 9.
Wait, what?
Just to be clear, if we all roll low.
Oh, that's right. Damn, that's like real low. I
They
forgot how
rolled
low.
above him, so they're walking
I forgot how low everybody rolled.
was their turn. But yeah, we jumped from a fucking 19 to a 9.
I guess I'm not gonna dash since they're within 60 of that edge. I will give the old blasteroonie to I guess I want to. I'm gonna blast the one that doesn't look like one of the guards, because one of them was in robes and she had described them to us previously. So I'm gonna do the old Eldritch Blast.
Very good.
Hold reliable.
Yeah, both of them at that person. The lower of the two of them is an 18, and the higher one then is a 22. So a 22 and an 18 to hit.
Both lit.
That was the gun.
Really good. Wow.
That's exactly
Brought a
what it
lot of
sounded
sex toys today.
like. All you had to do was take the dildo and he wouldn't have made all these comments.
Right.
His life would be easier. What?
That was interesting phrasing, that's all.
We're not doing phrasing.
First one's going to be
Can we make her
14 damage, and the second one's going to be another 6. I will not change the type of damage on that.
Keeping it a force on both?
Yes.
Very good. Yeah, I mean, I will tell you that this person looks like he did not turn. Obviously is cognizant of the fact that there is shit going on behind him. Seems unfazed. Both blasts strike him in the back. You would see that there is concussive force that almost looks like it leaves, if you were to press deeply into like a fucking curtain, where you would see that concussive force almost create a concentric circle around where a fist would connect. You would see both of them strike into the back. You feel like you hit a person, but instead of having, when the concussive force of a forest blast would strike, you would feel that resistance. It feels almost like it passes through to a degree as well.
Sure. With being in the area that we're in, do I need to roll burnout on cantrips? No. Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
No. That was movement and action, and I'm not going to use bonus action on this turn, I don't believe.
Very good. Shell, you're up.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So I have a spell
Yeah.
where if I use it,
Uh-huh.
it marks their source of vitality.
Yeah.
What would you consider their source of vitality?
Be dependent upon the person. I would say for a humanoid, it would be as a person of your origin and nature, anything in which there would be a concentration of blood. So, like, you
Vital
don't need to
organs.
specifically talk, as Don has indicated, yeah, like, but you
Where's
don't
the
need
blood
to,
bag?
it's not exclusively the heart.
Where is it?
It could be neck, it could be wrists, it could be, like, still, I would, again, like, head bleeds are very swift.
Okay.
So, like, it's your choice for thematic purposes, but that is still effectively
Gouges his eyes.
thematic visual idea.
Okay. As a bonus action,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast
bonus
Easy
action.
Prey.
Okay. Who would you target?
So it says choose a number of creatures within the range of your wisdom ability modifier.
Up to, yes. So your wisdom modifier should be the plus number. 4.
Yep, I have
So
4.
up to 4 targets. So you have up to 4.
All 3.
All 3 of them. Cool.
And one of them twice.
And
I want to know where her blood is.
I did especially Ritora.
you want to make a saving throw.
She did lose a lot of blood. I just want to make sure.
I think it's when I am hit.
Yeah, when you're hit, you have to make a con save. And then if they fail, they're paralyzed.
Oh shit. Well, target acquired.
The all of them.
Felix, get in the air. Come on.
Can you roll the d8 for your
I think my
burnout?
wings are down.
Sure.
Don, I think you should trim your beard. Everything except the mustache, and
4.
just leave the mustache.
I would look like a murderer.
It would be so great.
I'm never going to die.
You would actually
You said
look
you
like
rolled a 4?
Edmund
You're safe then.
Edmund
Okay.
Kemper. That's exactly what you would look like.
Don Wayne
And then
Gacy
can I
out here.
hold my action for when I'm assuming he's gonna move us closer to them? If we get closer to them, I'll then use my action.
What would you be holding your action for? So, like, you do specify, because if it's something like a melee spell attack,
Yeah.
you start concentrating on the spell.
Sure. Okay, so I would be like I'm gonna cast Crimson Claw at
Okay.
the second or at the first level when he gets like in melee range.
Okay. For Easy Prey, is it listed as concentration for you or no? I don't believe it is.
No.
No.
Concentration. Oh
No.
my god.
Yeah, no, it's just like a brand.
You're a demon.
Yeah, quite literally. Yeah. You got a demon on the team.
Welcome.
Okay, so you start
Team.
casting Crimson Claw now.
Yep.
So you have to roll for burnout now, and then you'll be concentrating on Crimson Claw.
Okay.
Ideally, he gets you in range, but yes.
Another 4. Whew.
Cool. All right, so you're good. So Joe is holding Crimson Claw.
They also have a like a bloody sigil on their chest as I cast that.
Yeah.
Very friendly. Friendly, welcoming,
A
bloody
friendly
sigil.
fun time, but
Yeah.
bloody
It's like a Girl Scout patch.
Oh crap! That makes it so much better. Buy our cookies.
Or die.
Oh, they're just helping Ritora across the road. Got it.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
mean,
She is an old woman.
seeing as how I know the person who educated you on this kind of magic, I would say that the sigil would present in a unique and specific pattern. I will tell you all that as you see this branding appear on the center port of the chest of the two men that have turned and are facing you, and is not clearly visible on the other person as it would be over his chest as well, and he is looking away from you, that you would see a very unfamiliar shaped brand that would look kind of comparable but more line art to the staff of Asclepius. So, you know,
Oh, yeah, of course that.
Yeah, sure.
Forgive me. TJ, that medical symbol.
The medical symbol,
Oh,
the
okay, yeah.
staff with the adder around it.
Sure, okay.
It would look comparable to that, where it would be a line with twisting around it, and then it would have shapes.
Is that
on the
snakes
edge.
or no snakes?
I mean,
It wouldn't look like a snake because it's not going to have like the detailed drawing to it. It would
Okay.
look like a winding vine
Right. Okay.
around the staff would be ascending. But yeah, that would appear on them in a beautifully reddish hue, and it would look almost like it's dripping in blood. And then you, for Crimson Claw, absolutely prick, blood ignites. So your head looks like...
Ignite?
Yeah.
A demon.
How many times have you said demon?
I call him how I see him. Demon, night killer, drug addict.
You forgot one, vampire.
I'm not a vampire, guys.
you gotta kill somebody at night more than one time to become a night killer.
Yeah, so...
Right now, he's simply the...
I'm more than one
One
bun.
time's an incident. It's not a pattern.
it
Just
would
because it
have
happened.
rough
It's about to be.
concentrated out from the edges of her fingertips. So like almost akin to when you've seen people wear the like metallic finger extensions for the like pointed nails.
Oh.
It would look like that on all 5 fingers for her. So like prick finger and then like snap and then ignite, extend.
Essentially.
Well, I'm sorry, what extends?
My fingers. They weren't long enough. I want them a little longer.
We gotta get her some of
You
those.
know that
Gucci,
arm
gucci,
trick
gucci.
Ether was doing in the hallway?
I was thinking of like bugles. Just flaming hot bugles.
Stack bugles on the table.
Are we the baddies?
Yes.
Yes.
Real quick, TM.
I would fuck up
Yeah.
flaming hot bugles.
I mean, for sure.
Next,
Can you TM
we would go
flaming hot bugles?
Sure can.
Bugles call us. Sponsor us.
No, there'll be flaming hot trumpets.
Who's up?
You're up.
Oh, great. Okay.
So yeah, you see Corin run ahead. You saw Nazgrim shoot some crossbow bolts. These two dudes turn
totally
around.
normal.
This is 30.
Thariel's making them drip blood, and her hands are on fire. Friendly stuff.
Blood fire,
They're
if you will.
teammates.
Yeah.
What are you again?
I really don't want to get that much closer.
Come on, bring it in, buddy.
No!
Demon.
No. And I'm also like holding a torch. I'm like, kill me.
Yep.
A beacon.
Oh, you got a little something on your cheek. Let me just.
I can't see the rest of them, but there's definitely a green one over there.
Who's coming from inside the house?
I heard they wanted a green one too. We got the old one. There's the green one.
Gotta collect them all.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. All right, let's take a look
It's
here.
great. I choose you.
Get ready for the Oshuamp. Everybody's in prison arc.
Not again.
Again?
Not again.
We're getting there.
We are wanted.
Mhm.
Please, guys.
We made it out.
We didn't all make it in.
True.
Look, we had a very. I was.
No, we're not discussing this in the middle of my turn. All right, so yeah, he's definitely within 120. So I'll target him.
Yeah.
Mind thrust, which is 2d10 psychic
Cool.
damage.
Very good.
I don't know if anybody else's effects matter. I don't know what that stuff does.
No, hers
Okay.
counts as like an attack rolls. This is not
Just
really an attack
happens.
roll because it just happens.
Roll like you're bowling.
All right, so that's 15 psychic damage.
Very good.
I got ball.
Keep on step.
Yeah, you absolutely would feel that you are capable of connecting to a living consciousness within this man. Yep.
All right,
Very
God.
good.
Good.
I have to specify,
I know.
Don.
I know you do.
Wait a second. I'm sorry.
Technically, the way you said it.
I might need to get closer. I don't know who else has a light. Because I have a torch lit.
You're absolutely correct. None of the three of them have any illumination on them.
Throw the torch.
My strengths were so bad.
Thrust into the dark.
Corin, you got more hands? No.
Light your blade. Don't be a bitch.
He's going to.
God damn it. Alright, so then I don't do that.
Yep.
That's fine.
Fuck!
Thrust into the dark.
The dark thrust.
Oh, wait, these are normal. I have to remember that.
Yeah.
Do not thrust gently into that cookie.
Son of a! I actually have to dash for 5 feet! Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Thrust gently and carry a big stick.
This is a dangerous location we're going to there, sir.
It even says it behind you.
No.
Near the party tent.
Okay, so I can at least see them now.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I don't deal damage to him. I dash, and I'm going to look at him with my peepers and pass my turn. Holding up 2 reactions, John, that I can use at any point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go.
Oh boy. Donnie boy.
Donnie.
Bag feet.
I'm.
Feet.
Bag.
Plastic bag.
Slides in real smooth.
Forget it.
Bag
Never
feet
forget looking out
poppy.
that tiny window and you're just out there in bags.
Whose is he? He's bag feet poppy.
God, I can't wait for snow.
Yeah?
So Don could put his
Bag feet on.
No, snow
I
should.
can't wait to see that.
I'm gonna message you every day and bitch about winter.
That's
Because
fine.
you bitched about summer.
Every day. I will.
I am going to dash.
Very good.
So 30. 5.
I was gonna say you have 70 total.
No.
Only got to dash 35
Yo,
feet.
get really close and use inflict wounds.
I'm just saying you have to make con saves every time
What?
you use a melee.
What was that?
grab one
You're
of
giving
my
me shit about funny noises?
you did to
Dude,
the
like,
other.
we're really getting in here.
Toll the Dead. It always works.
Oh boy. Homie, oh my.
I
Where
don't
are we
know
going? Oh boy.
What's your AC there, bud?
Okay.
Should we be afraid?
Why wouldn't we be? They murdered her immediately.
We don't know that.
Actually, we do.
We don't.
We saw
I
blood.
do.
You don't know that it was immediate.
Yeah.
Well, he said it looked clean.
None of us were in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can talk our way out of this.
Nah.
I would like to
They
be
might
near-
not be bad
near
people,
Cora.
guys.
You are near Cora.
Yeah.
He looks at you lovingly.
Obviously.
Like,
Just gives you the
three
quick
hits.
glance behind the knee of Thariel that's
Yeah.
hanging loosely over his
Just
shoulder.
gives you a
With her
kiss on
hands
the
on fire.
forehead.
Her hands on fire above his head. He like kind of gestures up at that. That shit's fucking wild.
Yes.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you as well. I wish it were under better circumstances.
Fuck are you doing up here?
Trying to save her.
doesn't matter. We're gonna
Yep.
die.
Because I don't know her state right now, I'm going to cast Spare the Dying on her.
Very good. What's your distance? 30 feet, right?
30, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm within range of her. So, just because he doesn't know. So I'm going to cast Spare the Dying,
Absolutely.
targeting her.
Yeah. You are capable of doing this.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because it's a bonus action also.
Yeah, no, you feel absolutely that you are able to get just within range and stabilize Ritora. Anything else on your turn?
That is my action and my bonus action.
You alright? We go to Glenn.
Come on, Glenjamin.
Lenny boy.
Oh me, oh my.
Charles Darglen.
Yeah,
Wasn't your best.
Yeah, I shifted, yeah, and I have Expeditions Retreat, so 60 feet.
Give me the feet.
What?
Feet.
No, that's not how you said it.
Give me retreat.
That would be 60. Where are you gonna go?
which would put me
About 20 feet away.
You guys should all climb on top of each other.
Everybody dogpile on Corin. I think that's a good spot.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go there. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Good, dude.
The candle smells good. Leave me alone.
Oh, did that.
You don't get to all look at all of us like that and then say, leave me alone. As you huff a candle. Yeah, like what the fuck?
I'm the huffer here. Please don't take
Yeah,
my.
seriously.
I'm gonna take my travel up with my movement and my bonus action to get here. I'm gonna use my action to drop Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
And I'm gonna point at the main dude in the middle.
Rogue band.
Yep. And I'm gonna cast True Strike.
Okay.
You point your finger at a target. Your magic grants you a brief insight to the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided that the spell hasn't ended yet.
Very good. Anything else on your turn?
That's all I got in me.
Oh me, oh my. Yeah. Well, absolutely. You rush forward, giving yourself a little bit of a gap between yourself and your companions, trying to space things out to a degree. And absolutely brand this man almost with like a thin strand of silver light on his back, tracing in a rune of what I would say would be comparable to enchantment. And then the robed man turns around, which is a very interesting thing.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll tell you that as he slowly turns around and pulls the hood back from his robes, there's not really a lot of light in this area. The 20 bright, 20 dim from Felix's torch would not really reach him. He is a pale, gaunt, elven man with long, frayed white hair and dull black eyes, like little marbles. And I will tell you that he, in his fingers, is also rolling a small black marble that looks almost like an iris. I don't like that. And he just looks out almost like in disbelief, like offended. Like, how dare you? And quite genuinely smiles and tilts his head like a curious dog at a treat that he desperately wants, and then flashes a swift grin. For those of you that can see the absolutely pointed fangs of the wonderful incisors of this man, who just laughs out, lambs to the slaughter, throws the marble.
I wish I had a racket.
No, you.
And I will tell you that the marble lands at the feet of good old Ether.
Yep.
Thank God. Silver feet. Good.
Everybody within a 20-foot radius is going to need to make a con save. If you are within 10 feet of Corin, you get a +3 to your roll.
And me.
Am I in it?
You're all the way back here.
Oh.
You're all the
I
way
think
back there.
I'm just barely out at 25,
Mhm.
so the two of us are not in it.
Yeah, everybody else would be.
Con save.
If anyone does happen to be within 10 feet of me.
Nope.
Yep, I know.
But again, if you are within 10 feet of Corin, you get a +3 to your roll.
Sweet.
+3, you said?
Mm-hmm. What do you got done?
Dirty 20.
Paul?
Damn it. It's an 11.
Glenn?
13.
Joe?
12.
DJ's out of it as well, and Corin's in it. Corin's real in it. 10, yep. Yep. Oh dear. Well, so the black marble gets thrown. It lands in front of your feet, and it looks like it's gonna bounce. You've seen marbles. You've sold marbles to people. You've seen them on people's bodies when you found them out in the snow. You know that they're a common toy for children inside of the city because they're cheap. And you anticipate that bounce. And instead of a bounce, it strikes like a meteorite leaving a crater in the ground. The marble itself leaving a concussive shockwave that ripples through everyone's bodies. And then, just as swiftly as that force expands outward, it pulls back in. It is 32 force damage
Holy shit!
to everyone but Don, who made the saving throw. Everybody else failed but Don. And everybody but Don is pulled towards Don's space as close as possible. I would say that Felix would strike whoever the people on the left are. So, like, not really an abundance of movement.
Do I take half or nothing?
You're taking half, yes. So 16. And ever so swiftly as that concussive force pulls back inwards, and that shockwave that leaves a ripple through your body, it's a racking of pain that is unusual. Like when you have fallen from a great height and the wind has been knocked out of you. Like there is a sudden, not sapping of strength, but almost like, because when that sensation of air leaving your body is so sudden and against your will, like an emptiness, like your body feels replete. And that is his turn. And we go back to the top of the order. And the first man, it's not Nesgrim. It is the undamaged man in armor, who, upon seeing this sudden change in the momentum and tide of the battle, brandishes his greatsword. I will tell you that as it gleams out in the darkness, you see that there are stains still on it of fresh blood. And this man steps towards Ritora's body on the ground and points it at her chest and looks at all of you. Oh, if you don't want her to die, best drop everything now. And he's going to hold his action to plunge his sword into her chest.
Motherfucker.
Oh no! Oh no! I will tell you that after him is the other man who pulls from his bag what would look like a set of rope. And instead of brandishing a weapon, he simply holds the rope slightly taut, pulling at one end and about 6 to 8 feet of slack, and snaps it in front of himself, and then gestures and throws it in front of his feet, roughly 10 feet in front of him. Tie yourselves up. You've got new homes. That's his turn as well. We go to Nesgrim.
Oh. The grin on John's face.
Damn,
You're
baby.
the first person to make the decision.
Okay.
Just to be clear, you said she's on the ground, right?
She is on the ground, absolutely.
Perfect.
And he has his great sword against her neck. Well, sorry, chest, like right here.
Okay.
So like trying to go straight through, not at bone, just
Right.
and as a wide enough great sword, it probably mostly cleaves her.
You're all the way back there.
Yeah, you would hear it. I mean, again, you're 60 feet away. He'd be shouting it. You would definitely hear the echo, though.
Okay. So to start,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna set down my warhammer
Okay.
and make a show of like putting that down on the ground.
Okay.
Now that is not my only weapon.
I know.
That is just the one that I'm putting down for them to see.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna hold my hands up,
All right.
and it's gonna look kind of stupid because I'm gonna have to dash, holding my hands up.
You could just walk. You don't have to dash.
Why I want to get as close as I can within this.
Okay.
So like I know I'm gonna be full on sprinting, but I want to do it not as a threat.
Yep.
I'm gonna waddle my way up.
And as I get close enough, I'm like, hey, just take it easy. And as like they're able to hear me, I'm gonna start doing this. Shit, I take that back. I don't dash.
You know, never.
So you're gonna move up
30 feet. I'll move my full movement as close as I can. Hands up. Hey, let's take it easy.
Yep.
No one's got to get hurt. We just want her back. And we had taken a long rest recently, right? Not since we came down here,
Correct.
but before we came down here, we did.
You had rested on the
Yep.
Fellwood, yes.
And I haven't used Necrotic Shroud since.
No, you did.
I was wondering because I have it marked off that I did use it, but I don't remember using
you
it.
did.
With the dragon.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay.
I think that time you used neurotic shroud.
But
All
did
right.
it,
Okay.
with him being rescued beforehand, would he have not actually used it?
No, he used it.
He did? Okay.
It was in the process of
Oh,
using it. They were
okay.
literally sprouting, and
Okay,
Felix snatched him out from
Great.
madness.
Good. Okay.
Shit, that changes my... I don't really know what I can do here.
That's what makes this such a wonderful game.
I am within 30 feet of Ritora, right?
You'd be roughly
But
30, 35. Again, I can't really see.
It looks to be about 30.
Sure.
Anyone want to?
Ish.
Cool.
I think so. To the bottom of the model, I think.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Ritora.
Can you read the components of the spell, please?
Verbal, somatic, and material. My goal is to do it as discreetly as possible. I know.
What are you trying to do now?
Cast Sanctuary on Ritora. I do not burn out.
What school of magic is it?
Oh, buddy.
It'll list it if you
Abjuration.
Abjuration?
Yep.
Okay. Roll your burnout.
I did. It was a 5.
Very good. You successfully cast Sanctuary on Ritora.
We can't come with you, but we just need her back.
I mean, the man in robes just kind of, once again, flashes a low, like, eerie, swift grin of, you don't have a choice. We're going to go to Corin.
Sure.
And Corin is going to stop moving and turn his two-handed weapon, his large greatsword, and stab it swiftly into the ground. That's Corin's turn. Then we go to Lawrence.
Am I able to establish a telepathic connection to Ritora? I'm within 60 feet of her.
Stable but unconscious.
She is alive. I can
Absolutely.
tell that she is alive.
Yep. You would be able to create a connection with a living creature who is unconscious, I would say. Beautiful conundrum you find yourself in, Don.
I didn't realize Sanctuary was a bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, I guess I'm far enough away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to try to position my blade so that it's not completely evident to them, and I'm not going to move forward. And I'm just going to stay where I'm at.
Ariel?
Do I recognize the three men?
I would tell you that the elven man, now that he has pulled his hood back, you would not know his name. You would have seen him walking the halls, meeting with other figures inside of the inner sanctum, particularly the one who came collecting your blood. Oof. As though he might have been the recipient of said thing. This is personal.
I tap on Corin's shoulders to let me down.
Yeah, I mean, he would do so in his most non-threatening way of kneeling and letting you slide off to the side, trying to keep you within their sight because he doesn't want to do anything to risk Ritora's life.
Hands up in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Scary hands.
My very scary hands.
Flaming, scary, bloody hands.
I take a very slow, just step forward. And
Alright.
to the man in the robes, I just kind of like cock my head and go, I know you. Obviously, if they start to like get aggressive, I'll like step back.
Yeah. He would smile in your direction upon seeing the garb of a sister. And then you would see him kind of furrow his brow ever so slightly and purse his lips. It would be nice to have you home.
I know you as a man willing to make trade. This woman on the ground serves you no purpose. Don't fool these people behind me. We know she doesn't.
He would absolutely, almost very akin to what I just did, lean his head back and you would see his tongue rise up over his fang. Fresh. Secret.
I'll give you a kid for her.
I want to make you dead.
I will tell you that if you can make a persuasion check. This is not distinctly to have him effectively agree to said trade, but to parse his openness to the thought of maybe there's a transaction to be had here instead of difficulty.
You pick it. You got it.
So, persuasion. It's a 14.
Next we go to Paul.
Okay. He passes to him. I've underlined a couple things. I just want to make sure that I can use the action and bonus action. One of them's a reaction, but because it's gonna happen instantly, right? So would I be prone where she is, or would I be standing? I would assume she would swap prone.
Both of these are listed as bonus actions.
No, there's another one that's an action. I think step of a dozen paces.
No,
Yeah,
that's
underline.
bonus action.
Underline the wrong one. Let me see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so would I be able to cast Anchor and use the bonus action?
Yeah. Yeah, let me make sure.
Because basically I'm going to try and do something weird.
Yeah.
Where I would swap places with her, but instead of go there, I go to my anchor, which means I don't move. And she's in my space.
Oh.
Whoa! That's cool as fuck. Greed is good.
He's the greediest boy we know.
Green with envy.
He's distracted because he's big.
Like,
How would you be moving her?
I would use, I think it's called transposition. That's where I can target an ally and swap
Sure.
places. So instead of, we would swap places, but because I'm porting, if I anchor first, I can go to the anchor instead.
Okay,
But
so-
realistically, I can put anchor next to me. Swap, I would just be,
You would move 2 feet to the left or whatever.
yeah.
That's cool as fuck, actually.
I just have to roll burnout twice. And I'm already on a d6.
Just don't burn out.
Yeah, you're good.
It's bad.
Just roll high.
So it would have to be the anchor point would have to be 5 feet away from you to have it be in an open.
Right.
So you would anchor 5 feet behind you or 5 feet in front of you.
Right.
And then, yes, I would say that would work. That seems like that definitely is the intention.
Right.
And, like, I don't want to say no to the intention of... Again, it's a wild fucking thing, but...
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really neat. Like, nothing else is going to be capable of doing this, and I think it's definitely a very good idea. So, yes, you would anchor and then transfer.
And this man is the one pointing the sword, right? Her?
Yes.
That was a true big brain move right there.
That was.
Well, I was trying to do it where I didn't have to rely on a save.
The problem is also your movement speed's going to be 0.
My bonus action's already on nomadic steps. I do have 10 movement after I port.
Sure.
That's it, though. It's like I can't really go anywhere.
Good thing Corin's here.
Yeah, I would just say that would be the only thing that I would be taking into consideration.
My movement speed? Okay.
Yeah. Not a don't do it, but like a fucking cowabunga.
Cowabunga at his point.
Yeah, like I'm not opposed to cowabunga and shit.
Problem is I can only port myself to the anchor. It'd be easier if I could port her to it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're, yeah, of course you got down. God damn it. You're down, right? Off of Corin.
Yep. It's fine.
Okay.
These are my friends. We go way back.
All right. So Okay. I mean, before I do it, I would say into Corin's mind, get ready to run. And then you would see me lean in front of you, and I wouldn't really do anything, but I would kind of like lean in this direction real quick, and I'll do the anchor.
To be fair, I'm directly in front of him, and he doesn't have his sword in his hands, so he could scoop me up and skedaddle.
Just roll burnout. That's a 6 on burnout.
I need the scoop Ritora.
You crit it. You killed it.
Yeah.
Plus 1, 7.
Just hold on to his leg as he runs.
And then...
Do anything.
Yeah, I'd use transposition, targeting her to swap us, and then I would go to the anchor. Oh, fuck, no, wait. Did I move? I messed that up. But I can't move. Son of a bitch. Alright, yeah, so I would swap us, so she would go to where I'm standing, and I would port in front of you.
Okay.
So that's -3. Let me roll burnout
So-
again.
She will swap. He'll end up on the ground. That's definitely occurring. Yes.
In front of Nesgrim.
That's 5.
Beautiful.
And then he swaps, so he's here.
Right. He ends up there.
And then he
Comes
goes
back.
in.
Oh,
Yeah,
Coming
I
back.
don't actually port there. I port to the anchor instead.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
She lands where Felix was, though.
Yeah,
Right. Which
which
was
is where
in
she is.
between.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Because he got moved over when
Yeah. Just couldn't
Yep.
say.
Yeah, so I would, I mean...
Thank you.
I only have 10 feet movement. This is not good. I would say to you, grab her as soon as I port back, and I'd move there.
Yep.
And
Use the Nesgrim.
that would be my turn.
Yeah, I will tell you that you create this space that is an anchor. You forge this sense of a location in your mind, and you know where it is, almost connecting yourself to it beyond the physical properties of what it is, touching into the notion of metaphysics. And has been slightly insinuated at before, knowing that all things are one thing, and that you are just moving dynamically through this great river that is air and space. Like a fisherman. Find this ripple and twist it briefly, almost like a vortex, pulling it and anchoring it down to the space below. And you look at Ritora, and you swap, knowing that you are where she is and she's where you are in real thought. And you all see, and for a brief moment, Felix flickers out of existence and would appear to me almost illusory, like a holographic projection in the space in which Ritora was, before swiftly being vortexed back to the anchor adjacent. And then Felix would swiftly step 10 feet to the opposite side of Nesgrim and say, grab her. And that would be the end of your turn. You would go to dawn.
Oh boy.
Where did Ritora get moved?
Right next to you.
Right next to you, buddy.
Just get him
Right
up and
between the
kill
two
her. Oh my
paladins.
God. She can run, she can fight.
I mean, half the party doesn't have strength. Like,
Yeah, it's the weirdness of.
I also can't move.
Yeah.
Next turn.
I mean, like half of us go.
Now that she's not there, finally.
Be a wild ride, buddy.
I would move here,
Okay.
and I would cure wounds Ritora at a 2nd level. Because she's at 0, it'll give her the max without rolling.
Yep. Roll your burnout die, buddy.
I burn out.
Very good.
Oh no.
Hey!
Wish it was
Welcome
worth it.
back.
Oh, it's warming.
It is very tasty.
You're gonna gain 21,
Sorry, I'll get out of your space now.
and I'm gonna burn out.
She's gone for
So
not
it's
even
a
a whole
D100.
episode. DJ. You're already moving in.
I need to charge my phone, dog. Like fucking.
79.
Nice.
You burnt out?
Yeah.
Yep. I lose spell level times 2 hit points, so 4.
4.
Yeah. And I reduce.
Yep. A good old D6. Yeah, I will tell you that as you step back and lean over Ritora, a sense of fevered desperation leaves your fingers, and it's almost like you're too quick to connect. Part of your spirit effectively leaving. Like, not wasted, but misguided, misaligned. But you see Ritora take a breath. Sarah, you can roll initiative.
Welcome back.
You need a D20.
No.
Use the Zafira dice.
Absolutely not.
Spitefully.
Anything else on your turn, Dom?
16 plus 3, 19.
Love to see it.
Nice. It's a Magnum.
They put
Magnemite.
Pam on them, so they don't
Or
see
Magneton.
I'm also going to use Cure Wounds, and
You mean healing word? You cast Cure Wounds.
yes, Healing Word. Yeah, I'm going to use Healing Word on her.
Okay. I'm just gonna cheat.
No, I meant I'm going to Cure Wounds again.
Okay.
You gain an additional
I said what
9.
I said.
An additional 9.
9 more.
Whose house is this?
That
Roll
is
your
my
burn. Yeah.
5. We're good.
Nice.
We're good.
Nothing else on your turn?
I'm gonna. Can I help her up with my movement speed? Because I only moved 5.
Yes, it'll only cost her a base of 10 instead of half of hers.
Okay.
Aether helps you to your feet, Ritor. And then we go to Glenn.
Just for idea on range.
Yeah.
The armed man in front of me is 30 feet away from me.
The one with weapons?
Yes.
I can't tell. Like, you guys are going to be much better at seeing. It looks like he's only maybe 15 or 20.
Yeah, he's like
25.
25.
Yeah.
And then one extra one would put me between the two of them, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
And also up front and close with Robe Man.
Mm-hmm. Road man. Robes.
They also still have to make con saves.
Are they nice robes?
They feel
Am I
paralyzed.
jealous of his robes?
They're very nice robes. They would look
Spectacular on
spectacular on you. Yeah, no, they're a beautiful,
Are they the right size too? Is it just does
Yeah,
it just like
yeah,
work out
he's
that way?
how long it is.
coincidentally Felix-sized.
We gotta take a minute.
They're a beautiful,
We can't
like,
let them go.
velvety purple. Like, think Hugh Hefner robes.
Oh shit! Fuck.
This big
Like, this dude
pimpin', god
fucks.
damn it.
Yeah.
Big pimpin'.
Yeah, no, this dude's out here.
I think it's
I mean, now that it's Hughes, I mean, I need him.
Cowabunga.
You know what? Because I totally forgot that I casted something on my last go around. I do believe Cowabunga is what it is.
Did you ever get the insight on their
I love that meme.
What's it called? No defenses.
Well, it's just it. That's the description for it, and then I get advantage on the next.
Did he just fall
Did
in?
he fall in the toilet?
Definitely fell in.
Hello.
Yeah, buddy. Cowabunga, it fucking is.
Let's go. Risk it. Get that biscuit.
Yeah, your boy's gonna pull his moon touch longsword.
Okay.
I'm whipping out right here.
I'm gonna spin it in my hand, look at the dude in the robes, and go, "You fucked up." And I'm gonna go my full 30 right up to him.
Okay.
And
God, I said cowabunga. Jesus Christ.
Home run.
Now supposed to make a con save.
Ooh, yeah, he does.
If he hits me.
If he hits you.
God, dude, just hit him. It's so easy.
Just hit him.
and I get to roll with advantage too.
Who has light on them? This is very important.
I do.
So you just pulled out
The moon
yeah,
touch.
which would give me dim light here.
Yes.
You have
You
light.
can see. You
Okay.
can fight.
I can see him.
I can fight.
I would have held
Come
on
on,
to
that's
my
20.
belongings to go
Soft
with me.
closed toilet seat at home.
I thought you fell.
He dumped that shit. He's like, I'm
That's
done.
gonna be a 24.
Can you make me a wisdom save?
Ooh. I'm good at those.
He's
I
so
remembered
wise. He's the
as it was
wisest.
closing. I was like,
Oh no!
Wait, how do these stack? Is the wisdom save first or the con save?
Wisdom save for him first. It's on triggering the attack.
19.
Are you? Okay. I will tell you that as you rush towards this man, it feels almost like you're running through the resistance of water. Like it's harder and harder the closer you get to him. And I will tell you that even though you're not a fisherman, you're a natural hunter. And you know how to skirt through water. You know how to skirt through narrow spaces. And instead of approaching him with the full width of your breast, you angle yourself almost like a blade in your own nature
Like moving through the snow.
to slice through the snow to get towards this man. 24 hits.
Cowabunga.
Con save?
3?
I'm a 16 on the die with a +2, so I need.
Is that a success?
No.
Silvery bombs! Reroll it!
Really burn out.
Damn! No, I don't. I only roll for when I create them.
Oh, you're right. We already did that. That is cocked as shit. That is a 14 on the die +2, so 16.
Well, I still get to give somebody advantage, right?
Correct.
Be 7 slashing damage. Unless he's a fiend. No. Unless he's a fiend, John.
He's not.
He could be,
Has he
though.
ingested enough fiend to qualify as a fiend?
He is not.
Is he fiendish?
It's being piloted by a fiend.
Yeah, that's also fair.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna go for my. Coming back the other way.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I choose myself.
Run it down. Choose me.
He hit me for 32.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
luck. I choose me.
It's gonna be a 17 coming back the other
17
way.
hits.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I like that one. 12 slashing on that one.
Yeah, I will tell you that as you sever through this strange sense of resistance as you press towards this man, he seems startled that you make your way through. And then intrigued and happy seeing what you are, how you look, ever so curious and interested.
Peculiarity.
Hmm?
Huh?
And as your moon touch sword strikes into him, first slashing against like his chest, sees doesn't even reel away from it. It almost looks like he welcomes it. You slash through the center portion of the robes by the collarbone, down over the chest, and whip and come back through, almost putting like, the intersection of a low-line T through his breast, right below the sternum. Doesn't even dodge on the second strike either. He seems so invested in you that he forgot to defend himself. And then he smiles as blood starts dripping down and the dark purple of his robes begins to stain and mat against his skin, sticky and warm.
That's the last thing John said was sticky and warm.
You stabbed him. We get it.
His robes are also matted to his skin.
Did you fuck up his robes, man?
I wanted those.
You're supposed to call your shots for his neck clean off, and he just...
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him the 2 times.
Are you action surging, you mean?
No. I'm gonna hit him the 2 times, see the
okay.
blood, remove my one hand, and lunge in, and I'm going a long tooth shifting strike and bite his neck.
Is it a bonus action attack
It's
on
a
the
bonus
bite?
action.
Sure. Then, yeah, no, absolutely.
Drink his blood, see what happens.
Fucking rip his throat out.
You guys are just gonna neck each other.
I was tempted to bite his mouth, you know.
Ooh.
Ooh.
If he says, welcome to my neck of the woods, I'm...
Well, he's going to now.
High number.
13.
He would, in fact, have a neck from the woods.
No, if the guy that's getting
Yes,
kicked
but
says
his
it.
neck.
Here's
He
the
actually
thing.
grew up in the
He
woods.
does.
That's a neck in the woods. if
Yes,
I've
he
ever
is.
seen
He
one.
is woods people. Yes.
Would he just accept it?
Yeah, he absolutely would.
Kiss
He
him.
would see you snarl, like throw your blade back and snarl in his face, and as soon as you lean forward to lunge, again, his robes are mostly collared around his neck. He would just say, "Oh yes, please." Yeah, roll your bite damage.
Low number.
High number. Heard it.
7 piercing.
I will tell you that as you connect to the flesh of his neck and your fangs seep deep in, breaking through that dense musculature that holds the neck together, and you feel your fangs go in almost sideways behind the area for the Adam's apple, breaking through that cartilaginous area, you feel an intense effervescent warmth. So weird for someone who you would know would be undead, based upon the way he presents. Anything else on your turn?
Player formerly known as Forrest.
Yeah. Wipe the blood off my mouth and go, run.
Very good. Well, then it would go to him.
Don't. Why are you doing this? What?
Can I
Antagonize him, he's just gonna give you
Can I just say,
I like to utilize my reaction to
I woke up to this.
mm-hmm.
Can I just die?
You can, actually. You asked nicely.
That's my
Can I
reaction.
use feign death? My heart. My old green heart. Where you going? Whoa, hey. Don't count.
Yeah, I'm gonna not leave your space, and I'm gonna walk behind you.
Oh my.
I'm not looking at him. Oh God. I'm gonna fall.
I know it is. I know it is.
So it's not a German suplex.
Oh, come on. Suplex him. Do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, you would see him bleeding profusely dripping lines down from his neck, again staining over the collar of his robes. You would see blood pouring out over his chest, down his legs now. He's absolutely bloodied, and he seems so unbothered by it.
Backhand him.
And he almost reaches into the wound of his stomach. You didn't quite eviscerate him, but you cleaved him quite deeply, and he runs his fingers over the blood and looks at it with a sense of fervent excitement. Oh, thank you, all of you. Thank you. And as he opens his hands, you would see that the blood almost forms like a set of webbing out from the set of his fingertips back towards the congealed mass at the center of his palm. He holds it out towards all of you and pulls. It is a 30-foot cone in front of me. It is again a con save.
Is this a spell?
Yes.
I would like to cast Counterspell.
Very good.
No.
My spell slots are 3rd level currently.
Sure.
Yeah. Fuck.
I need you to make a wisdom save then.
Sure.
It is triggered by an attack or a spell being cast.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Yeah. He parses this blood and he sees you watching him. And is what, verbal somatic? Or just somatic? Or just verbal?
Counterspell. Just somatic.
Just somatic. He sees as like he is holding together his hand, parsing the congealed mass of blood around his palm. He sees you immediately start to reach out towards him as a wizard also halting his spell, knowing what this is. And instead of choosing to counterspell you as well, almost lets his own gleeful sense of ego erupt out from him and just, oh, no, and looks at you and goes to halt you. And you resist the same sensation that almost overcame Forrest, where there is a rush of magnitude around you, and it feels suddenly as though you are trapped in a different space, almost comparable to Arthur when he halted you. But having had this happen to you once before, you know it's not something that you physically dodge. You know it's something that, almost akin to the way that Felix has been teaching everybody, to utilize the power of their imagination over reality. You grip beyond it.
Is that how you cast Counterspell?
That's a SpongeBob reference.
That as that blood explodes out from his hand, nothing manifests. And he looks in your direction. Well.
Oh, nice.
I paid you, men. Earn your keep. That would end his turn. And we would go back to the top of the order. To the man that had been previously holding his action. To stab Ritora.
Yep.
Who now no longer needs to stab Ritora.
That's good for me.
That's good.
That's
Does
good
that
for
consume his action? Does that consume his action?
He would have been holding it previously.
Oh, gotcha. So that
When
would
it
have
comes
consumed
back
his
to
last
him,
action.
that would have been wasted.
Right.
You said 120 feet, right? Up?
For the cavern height?
Cavern height?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It was canceled, but just reset stuff. Like, how long does it stay up?
Well, he already has his great sword out. And he would look at the robed man and see him bleeding.
So you didn't use it.
He's gonna take his chance to finish him off. He hates working for this guy.
Look at all of you guys.
No weekends off.
He saw people flicker and teleport. We're counterspelling
He's
him.
found his only chance at freedom.
Start a new one.
Turncoats.
Yeah, can we get a turncoat roll? Is he intimidated by us?
What would that be? Wisdom?
I think it would be intelligence.
They can't all want to stay there.
Well, he would gleefully
Oh no.
twirl his greatsword and look over towards the direction in which there's a large-scale party over here with some shenanigans going down. And then he would absolutely see the singular isolated man up at the head.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
The isolated woman?
Yeah, it's
I think the
No,
horse.
Or the horse.
Yeah.
The one that's completely on his own.
Yes.
Yep.
In front of Tharielda, you see as this man spins his greatsword, it spins swiftly, and it almost looks as though it gathers speed sufficiently to kick up dust in the surrounding area adjacent to him. And it almost looks like he begins to vibrate himself, warbling against the ether.
I'm all the way over there.
Stop warbling on me!
Or keep warbling.
Keep warbling on me, I'm almost there.
We're gonna get you there.
My money don't warble, it folds.
And as his blade completes another 360-degree rotation in front of him, it almost looks like when he brings it up, he slices into nothingness in your direction. And I will tell you that in front of you, a man like an echo appears. A copy of this person standing before you, also spinning his blade.
Juicy.
It's so cool.
And I will tell you that he then takes a 5-foot step towards Forst.
Oh man. Oh jeez, bud.
Hey, Bobby.
Give him a big old hug.
And two-handed spins it, brings it up,
Like Ike.
and comes down like Ike.
Everybody wants to be like Ike.
I know, right?
Does he leap 10 feet in the air too?
I think the movie was like Mike.
I
actually.
can't. That's when it moved 5 feet.
That was
You
my
mean to tell
favorite
me
Bow
that I'm
Wow.
fighting Little Bow Wow right now?
2 little Bow Wows.
Little Bow Wow Wow.
Or is it Lil Bow Wow? Lil Bow Wow.
Yippee yo, yippee yay. Where my dog?
My first is a 17.
Meats.
So it hits.
It's the worst one.
I know. That's much less. But also an option. Maybe a double all.
I need you to make a strength save.
It's too much names.
That's the sequel.
22.
Yeah, you'll pass. When he brings his blade down, it feels like there is such an intensity, almost like the air current has been built up by his momentum spinning. And there is, as his sword connects, a rush of air attempting to push you backwards, further away from your companions. But you anchor down, feet dug into the ground. It was 14 slashing damage for the first hit. Second.
So I have, with being shifted for my thingy,
Mm-hmm. Your
what is it?
resistance.
It's resistance, so it's half, right?
Yep. So you take 7.
7.
Oh boy. There it is.
Oh no.
What did you do?
Don't do it.
Ye yonder natural.
I am going to
Use my
respond.
reaction this
one,
time. I do not have a reaction this time.
I am going to
You've done
use
enough.
my reaction to
Mhm.
use Sentinel at Death's Door. As a reaction, when you are a creature you can see within 30 feet, which I'm pretty sure he has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Just barely?
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, on the cusp.
Suffers a critical hit. You can turn that into a normal hit. Any effects triggered by a critical hit are canceled. You can use this feature 5 times per long rest.
Oh my god.
Oh! Don, you dirty, dirty man.
It's a crit thief.
You don't bring my party, me and my party ever again.
He's bringing the sword down. He's like, wait
a second.
That's my
So
dog.
he feels you resist back against the push. Notices that you're obviously a strong individual as well. But you've anchored yourself so intently to the point where you've given up any ability to utilize
To
your
juke or
legs.
move.
Yeah, so he goes and pushes his blade with his hand against both of your thighs and goes to strip. Now that's what would have crit you, is he would have ripped through both big fucking arteries in those thighs. But Mr. Ether somehow, against all odds, senses death. Like, senses that something grievous and horrible is about to happen.
should we be worried about that?
I mean,
that he can just
probably.
taste
He
death
can tell
coming
death
out?
no.
Uh-huh. And he feels
Death in the
it.
air. You guys smell that, right?
And
guys are all
almost
weird.
magically reaches out towards you,
Not today.
and you feel the blade ever so slightly before it drags across you. Pull back, obviously still connecting against your flesh, but no longer deeply embedded against you. Had I told you the damage or no? I didn't think I did. 9 slashing, so half would be 4.
I am familiar with rivers, and you've been describing a lot of rivers.
Uh-huh.
So,
Torrents of blood, buddy. The third.
Imagine.
13 on the die, so I'm going to connect because it's a dirty 20.
He imagines death out there.
It is... Sorry, 13 slashing. So half is 6 for you because you round down.
Oh, he's got 3 attacks?
Yeah.
and there's another one.
And also at Thariel, you are going to see this man on this last attack surge forward, lunging with his blade towards you. Because Unleash on Incarnation is free when you take the attack action. I get to attack from the position of the Echo.
Echo Knights are fucking cool.
That is a 19.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I didn't know if you had like shields and stuff.
Do you have a react?
No.
Okay. And you're about time.
Pretty much.
That is 14 slashing damage to you. As he lunges forward with his sword, but before the point of the sword connects with you, he notices that like you kind of slide ever so slightly to the side, and he tilts his blade, presses the tip and like the upper third of it against you, and barely connects, but rips outward against the edge of your rib cage. That's his turn. And that's it for just the first man.
Good.
Yep. And now there's a second man
Yay.
who is also going to do the same thing with Unleashing an Echo. This time, though, in front of... Well, it looks like Ritora is the one there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goody. How you doing? Welcome back.
This is not the same guy that
This
struck
is
me
his
down.
good friend.
This is a good friend.
Good friend.
Echo Knight.
Everyone wants a chance
Yep.
to strike down Ritora.
Yeah, he's going to flank first.
Yep.
I'm absolutely going to flank first.
Don't get crit again.
I can't do it again.
No. kidding.
Okay.
My lowest roll is a 17, though.
Let's-
Let's see.
Thank you.
Spell slot.
It's a lot of dice.
He hit 3 times. I'm just going to roll them all in the single so it's expedited.
Ooh. Unlike Vorse Retreat, am I right? No, right. Tough crowd.
The 34 slashing, so 17 total.
Alright. That's
And then the
I'm down.
Unleash Incarnation against Ritora
I'm down.
is cocked.
swear to God.
Cocked.
You gotta knock me down.
Jesus,
It's
man,
cocked.
dude, this thing is so awkward
actually-
because there's like the lip
Yeah.
against the edge.
I'll fucking do it again.
13.
Hey, Don. You wanna
My
swap me
AC's
out for
12.
the other one?
Done. It's
Who
12.
haven't
I
I
didn't get the
ported?
cast spark skill yet.
Wait, don't you come up after your...
It's 11 slashing.
Druid. You get stronger.
I hope so.
Well, that's it for the two of them. We'll go to Nesgrim next. So I mean, it is a flurry of slashing blows. Both of them wielding great swords, cleaving grievously and Divorced, who falls unconscious on the ground. And then again, the echo itself. Yeah. To Nesgrim.
Great. First thing I do is look at Ritora. Do you want to run or fight?
She just got stabbed.
Fully aware.
I have no clue what's happening right now.
Well,
Consider the fact that I just woke up in the middle of all of this.
well, take a second, gather your surroundings. Would you like to run or fight?
He hates you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vorst is down.
I know.
We fight.
Tough shit.
Sucks to be divorced.
Fight it is. I'm gonna take a step forward to be parallel to that echo.
Okay.
He's now flanked, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is.
So I'm gonna just fucking mash him with my greatsword.
Very good.
Smash
Well, I mean not mash him, but you know what I mean.
Is this your dragon
Two-handed, no shield.
Mm-hmm.
Just really getting in there.
Mm-hmm.
You fucker.
Oh,
It's not in that
goodness
one.
Gracious.
It is a 14 to hit.
The echo harries your blade.
Okay. No problem. That was my first attack action.
Okay.
Now this one's going to be a little bit more weird.
Sure.
I would like to run forward 10 feet.
Okay. I will tell you that while you are within the space adjacent to the manifest echo, it has an aura that reduces your movement speed by 10 feet.
Okay, so I took 5, so reduces it by 10,
Mhm.
puts me at 20.
Mm-hmm.
So I've still got
15.
15 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it's going to get weird, and I may
Sure.
provoke an opportunity attack. Fine with that.
Sure.
I'd like to run 10 feet forward,
Okay.
and right at the end of the 10 feet, take like a crow hop.
Okay.
And as if I were going to throw or swing my sword in front of me,
Okay.
I would like to do that and then try to long jump with the point of it straight out.
Into...
Probably the robed man, since I can see him.
Okay.
So he would be jumping 10 feet that way then, Don.
So it'd be like a jump lunge with your sword out?
Right.
That's pretty cool.
And I would be able to get in range of that to try to put both the force of my sword and me into him.
Okay.
He wants to put himself into this man.
Correct. That is. And this will be my second attack action.
This will be the extra attack from
Correct.
your original attack action.
Correct.
Yeah. It's going to try to slap you.
It's going to try to what?
The echo.
Oh,
You do
sure.
provoke from the echo. 19.
It matches, so it hits.
12 slashing.
No problem.
What do these echoes look like?
They look like ethereal copies of the men.
And they seem to have form in front of us?
Yes.
So here's my roll to hit on the robed man.
Cool.
Okay, that'll be an 18.
Yeah, 18 hits.
Cool.
Does he have to make a wisdom save to hit the robed man?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna smite.
All right.
Divine Smite. I have a spell. Yep, I do have a spell slot. Alright, you expend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant. Plus, is it a fiend or an undead?
Well, we know it's not a fiend. So what you're asking
Is it undead?
Yes.
I get an extra d8.
Mhm.
Alright, so this will be slashing. Okay. It is 8 roll. It's 8 on the die. 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
God.
Could I borrow a d8, sir?
No.
Oh, I thought you had one out already.
Get your own.
You know what?
Here, I
Give me
gotcha.
the Zephyra D8.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, hubris
I'm
over
good.
here.
Yeah, really.
And then this is going to be the Radiant for the Divine Smite.
Mm-hmm.
She was a cleric.
15. And then if I land prone, I land prone.
I would say you wouldn't land
Thank
prone
you.
in this instance. No.
Cool.
And you're doing this with your...
Dragon Slayer Greatsword.
Very good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is he a dragon?
also
He's gonna be
dragon?
Dragon D.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I will tell you that as you leap forward and you use your weight and you palm against the pommel of the blade, plunge it deep into him, he, once again, strangely doesn't seem to care. It seems like he makes no effort to avoid. It seems as though he is welcoming to this blade as it slides through him cleanly, swiftly.
Okay.
Where have we seen this before?
My good old friend.
And is pulling my shield out a free item interaction?
You have a two-handed weapon, so I mean, I don't know how you would attempt to manage that. Are you leaving the greatsword in? Are you going to hold it one hand while it's in and pull your shield?
Likely that, or I would pull it out and then remove, and then arm my shield.
Okay, you would not be able to wield this. Two hands.
So,
Or is it a long sword?
Oh, no, you're right. It is strictly 2 hands.
Correct. It has
Yeah.
a heavy property.
Yep, no problem. So I would just hold the sword.
I'm just
then.
asking so this way I know thematically. Like, are you leaving the blade in him so you can hold the shield?
I was thinking of my Warhammer, which
Sure,
I can
gotcha.
use
Yep,
one or
okay.
2 hands. So
That'd be pretty baller.
Cool.
Hold that.
So then, pulling out,
Bash it in. Further.
leaving in, pulling out again.
you know, even though I wouldn't
Twitch.
really
Right,
be able
that's
to
nailed.
wield the sword, I would probably still pull the sword out, hold it with one hand, and pull my shield up with the other.
Sure.
I may not be able to make attacks with the sword because it's a 2-hand weapon, but I would hang on to it and pull my shield out.
Sure. Very good. Next we go to Corin, who sees some...
Things.
Things have changed.
He literally went, alright, what the fuck is going on?
Children! Teleported.
Yeah.
Why are we like this?
God
It's
damn
like
it,
right
kids.
after I said, get ready to run.
Get ready to run. In.
I didn't say which direction.
Yeah, no, he absolutely... Well, alright again, I guess.
Cowabunga hit his.
Absolutely casts Flame Blade, so as he did before, he ignites his flame surge.
More light.
Yeah, I mean,
Let me see them.
yeah, he doesn't actually have bright light, dim light because he doesn't want bright light. He has modified it to where it's just the dim.
Good enough for me.
But yeah, no, he fucking ignites his blade where it looks, instead of like an angry red fire, it looks almost like a peaceful low white that trails into like a cyan blue color around the perimeter. And
Okay.
then looks at the echo and just, I don't know what this thing is.
The one next to him.
The
I
one
guess.
next to Ritora, I assume.
Or the
Or-
other side.
Yeah, 14 on the die, he connects with it. It has 1 hit point, so cleaves through it and it dissipates.
So we could have just flicked it and it would have.
Yeah.
It's gone.
If you're able to flick it.
So if you'd kicked it in the dick.
Right?
Which one?
Come on,
He hit the
man.
one directly next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's another one that he's going to attempt to clear out as well.
Corin.
Yes, bitch.
Twist his dick.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Yo, dick twist.
Dude, this is an MMA fight.
Yeah, no, he 16 just connects. Absolutely just cleaves through the second one. We've won.
The victory is mine. There's no way. No, he does not. I'm just kidding.
Like, pat him on the shoulder. I'm giving you so many carrots when we get back.
Corin out here kill stealing.
Right.
Easy boy,
Goes
easy.
to blood for him to feast on.
Yeah, I mean,
You start brushing.
Kill
along with
secure.
his nose bone.
that, like, genuinely, I mean, he's only got the 2 attacks. Like, he did his job.
I mean, we can move now and not get hit by them.
Not get hit by what? Oh, yeah, the echo.
Yeah, we can get out. We can get out of the way.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, he would absolutely charge forward because Force got shanked a lot, and would see that and would run up adjacent to Nesgrim and kind of put, like, his back to your side, effectively attempting to take, like, defensive posturing with you. Don't die again.
I'll do my best.
Ass to ass.
Mm-hmm.
Don't die.
Damn, I should
Can't.
ask you to get me
Again.
out.
I can't. Yeah, next we go to Lawrence.
Power stance.
I'm gonna reposition and take the old
Big twist.
blast.
Real blast.
Very good.
Thanks, dear.
Blast this dick.
Are you blasting
I'm gonna
Robin?
blast. Yes,
Robin.
Harvey Robin.
Harvey Robin.
Oh, Hugh? Talking about Hugh?
With both blasts to hit.
Blast that dick.
Oh. Excuse me?
One of those
So
is a natural one. The other one is a 15.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll the damage for the 15 on the die or 15 total.
It's a 15 total to hit
Gotcha.
on the higher of the two. The lower one's a nat 1 plus 7. It's an 8.
Gotcha. 15 does still hit, actually. 15 is exact. The 8 obviously does not.
It's gonna connect for 5 force damage.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say that
Say
the
force damage?
natural one not gonna harm either of the other two people. I mean, it might, like, go right by Corin's cheek a little astray, just because of the angle from what I can tell. And he just, like... What the fuck was that?
I killed those things.
I saw them pop.
These caves are strange.
So you have Iris.
No, Iris is back there.
Yeah,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
The second one absolutely connects, and did you had left the sword in, so this way, or you pulled it out?
I could have left it in.
It's
Sure.
up to you. Like, I'm asking.
Did you end up with the sword in your hands or no?
It was still in my hand. I'll say I fucking left it in his stomach.
Sure.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Hammer the
I'll
nail.
say that, like, as it connects, you see the sword vibrate within him as well. Like, looking... yeah, not in a pleasurable way. Jesus.
He's been into everything else. Yeah, I mean, really.
For most people...
Does he grin?
He's been into everything else.
Yeah, no,
Is it
he
weird lip biting
absolutely
thing?
would feel it vibrate around his, effectively, like, intestines, and be like,
Oh.
So give us his best oh my.
oh my.
We're gonna burn out.
Oh, yes.
That's worse.
Yeah.
I'm almost to there.
Yep.
Again.
He is almost
How's he
there.
looking,
Hey.
John?
He looks very bloody, like very grievously injured.
Ether, your reaction, does that only target allies? That fun one?
For the crit?
You're saying you take
Reduction?
it away from a person that like gets the crit?
No, that's not what I'm
rude.
saying.
Any crit.
Any crit?
That is crit.
Okay.
Good.
Just seeing if you can tell if he's, maybe on
It's like, finally, I got that crit. No.
Anything else, Lawrence, for you?
There's a nat 20 on my death save. Actually.
I don't want you to get out.
Just kidding.
Stay down so I can heal you. I want to cancel it.
No, that'll be it for me.
To chill.
So I had readied my hands.
It would have gone because we went through one full turn.
Did it
Triggered,
still
yeah.
take the spell slots?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Mhm.
Alright. Well, I
Like to ready my hands.
I'd like to ready them again.
I would like to cast these hands.
Yeah, right?
You're about to catch him.
Rated E for everybody.
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Starting off strong.
Emphasis on the bow.
Why are you guys like this?
Emphasis on the
I'm
us.
going to cast Healing Word on Vorst.
Hero. Yeah. Roll your healing and roll your burnout die.
What level are you rolling it at?
Her burnout dawn?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
God.
great question. I remember.
Roll the burnout down.
Just the old murder and slip.
Just get
Alright, I'll cast it as a second roll.
Just take him.
We'll trade you the elf.
I rolled burnout first, you said?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 3.
Elf for elf.
That is, where did it go?
A qualful in exchange.
Plus 4.
It's like natural.
I need those robes.
You said elf for elf.
Yeah.
A qualful
3
in
plus 4,
exchange.
so you get 7 hit points.
That's not what I said.
I would like to, I guess, mosey my way on over here.
Mm-hmm.
You just slowly.
Well, full 15 feet of movement.
Oh shit, that's right, I do only have 15 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
This changes things.
That's why Corin was carrying you, because you're slow.
Should have asked him to pick me up again.
Could just jump on his back again, right?
Yeah. We'd allow it.
I guess one of the guys that are by Vorst, we'll say this guy.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness.
He's gonna vomit on Forrest.
You have a line of sight on it?
Live, son! Kill!
Feed him!
So I'll take a couple steps over this way so I get a better
yourself
visual. And just, like the fucking exorcist, I guess.
I'm like, oh, I feel better. Oh!
It's an attack roll for you, or is it a save? Okay. You make your attack roll then.
Hey,
Yeah.
keep that memory for later.
You attack roll or may save?
Save.
Me save? What
Yeah.
kind save?
Con. And then another con for... Oh no, that's melee, never mind.
Yeah, it's melee.
Swear to God.
I'm 14.
Woo! That does not succeed.
Very good.
So it's 2d8 poison. Gotta go green.
For the sickness.
You have to go green for the second. Okay.
What did you say it was? Ray of Sickness?
Yeah.
So it's a ranged spell attack, but if it hits, then he makes the save. So you still do have to hit first.
Okay.
Oh, alright.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me roll a die.
Just roll high, it's fine.
Yeah, it's a 12. Damn it!
Nope. This
I
is
just
a
throw up at the sight of everything.
this is
happening,
an
I guess.
armored man in full plate. He is
I just threw up.
pretty good. Yeah, no, I mean, I'll tell you the ray of sickness. I mean, I think for you, it absolutely makes sense for it to be obviously still forged from your blood. So again, it's you bloodlet on the fingertip and extend it out. It would look almost instead of I mean, honestly, actually kind of comparable for you for what you saw dripping through the ceiling. The red of the blood itself would not ignite, but like as it extends and branches outward from her, it almost looks like it rots and wilts in the air.
Like blood vines.
Yeah,
I'm like Spider-Man, but like
You're
just
not
nasty
like
coagulated blood.
He's a hero! Demon! He's
like,
a hero!
It extends and goes to like effectively clot over him and then bubble.
Oh my god!
Like Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's what would make him ill.
Just like,
Get it off!
Exactly like Spider-Man.
You're Venom. Okay? If anything.
And you know what? Venom's kind of like Spider-Man.
It pours
Except
off
he's
of his
a
armor and
villain.
falls
He's
harmlessly to the
arguably a
ground.
cooler Spider.
That's
Because he's a
disgusting.
Yeah,
villain.
right?
I mean,
He's
Spider-
always a
Spider-Man 3, the
Sometimes
best
a
Spider-Man.
villain.
He's misunderstood.
he gets it.
Which really,
I mean, come on. Friend.
Who would have guessed the killer in the night?
I don't know why she's not suggesting we talk this out.
I mean, we could. My spells aren't working.
We
Oh,
said
I'm
that,
up?
didn't we?
Yep.
Oh man! All right. So you're prone, right?
No, he's up.
No.
he's
Are you
prone.
he is
Oh,
prone?
yeah.
But he is awake.
He didn't get vomited on, so his day is better.
I mean, he still looks fucked up over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's in real bad shape.
I'm vomiting on the floor.
You were vomiting on the floor?
Just the sight of her vomiting.
There's
Makes me
vomit
sick.
everywhere.
They're just
It's a chain reaction.
realistically, they would just both kill you. They would just
Yeah.
they just
Yeah.
I gotta do it again, man. You suck. I hate you. Why'd you charge in?
Because I'm a hero.
That's a 3. We swap. I go to my anchor, which is next to Tartarus. It's next to Ritora. One, there.
What?
And
So
he
they're
goes
making
there.
candle noises.
How else
right
am I
into the
supposed-
microphone.
It's not right.
How are you supposed to huff the candle every time you come back to your seat?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't huff the candle every time you come back.
That's
to your
really
seat.
cool. Why are you huffing the candle so much?
It smells good.
Just
I'm
open the lid on
trying.
it.
That's it. Okay. All right. So,
Just leave it alone.
knowing that I do not have bat shit,
Yep.
I'm going to use 2 parts sulfur.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't say I need to see the point in range. I'm going to put it back here, so that way he's at the edge of the 20 and they're obviously in it.
Sure.
I'm going to fireball.
Right.
Yeah!
Pitbull starts playing.
I'm going to just line it up real good.
The transposition thing is a bonus action.
Nope,
Yes.
doesn't
Cool.
have anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slam dunk this fire.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking dunk on him.
Skadoosh.
Yonder mageman. You got 2 fails and 1 pass.
All right.
Roll high.
Easy peasy.
Let's roll tide.
Roll tide.
Wait, how many d6s is it?
8.
Yeah, that's right.
That's many
All
d6s.
6s. All 6s.
Oh boy. Ooh. Let's see, that's exactly 3 6s. Ooh.
That's lucky.
Just about half.
21,
Or it's a sign of the devil.
3.
A friend.
That's 30. 30 fire damage.
That is not a little.
No.
Spicy time. Like the flaming hot bugles.
He's back a little bit. He's back like margin. There, together.
I don't like the grit.
Are they crispy?
I mean, Ropeman is, and those robes are standard.
That's fine.
Harvey
Yeah.
Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if they're not fire resistant, I don't want them.
Now, when you say the robes are cindered, you're about to tell me what sort of markings are on his body.
Oh, I mean, so from what the 2 people who are right there would see, which would be Nesgrim and Corin, you would see this ignition suddenly spark out where it would almost look like a little candle wick at a point within the air in the distance above, almost spark out, erupt in a circle expansive out from it, erupting with flame, burning the 2 knights pretty grievously. One of them definitely worse than the other, but the robeman would feel the heat resonating from behind him and instinctively turn towards it, like welcoming it.
He's still on my sword.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit.
So that was another.
You just like turn through the sword.
I mean, not fully.
I mean, because if he's in half, we're gonna like, what is the office space this guy and just.
I have my sword in him.
Yeah.
This is a weird twist on a thing.
Yeah.
A dig twist.
So is the robe man the one that succeeded?
Yes.
Would I be?
Oh, sorry. No. Robeman did not succeed. Robeman.
Never mind. I was gonna ask if I could use. So I have that reaction of protection.
Sure.
I was gonna see if I could use that the other way, and since my sword was still in him, force him into the fireball.
Gotcha. No, he did fail. So
So-
no, I mean, he absolutely turns and like pulls your weapon through more of him. Like out
Like
one
cranking
side,
it.
like cleanly out one side.
Quick, write it down.
Massive entrail spill. Looks at the fireball, welcoming, elatedly.
He's still standing.
What the
fuck? Yeah, and you would see it wreath around his face.
How much of his hair's gone now?
Oh,
He didn't have
all
much
of
hair
it.
to begin with.
I mean, he would absolutely look
He didn't
like
have much hair to begin with.
a scorched figure with
I thought it was
horrific
like just-
third-degree burns over his face and torso.
Real
And then
catch.
would fall knees first and then face first onto the ground opposite you. Smoldering. Robes inflamed, cindering, small,
Is he still breathing?
Was he breathing to
It's
begin
ju-
with?
he actually despawned and it's just lungs there.
You could do it. Cut his fucking head off.
I mean, I would say it would not look like he's breathing because it looks like he
Hide behind Forrest.
I don't think of a fair
Thank
way
God
to
you're here. Both my shields left.
describe this for you.
Get up, I need you in there.
Get back in.
What I'm getting at
Just
is he
put his
still
mouth.
alive? Like, is he down? But like, you know what I mean?
He would look instantaneously to you as he falls and cracks to the ground. When he strikes the ground, he wouldn't break, but he would look not any longer like an individual scorched and burned, but like the carcass of an individual if you've ever seen those frozen in ash in Pompeii.
Yeah.
He would look like that on the ground.
Mummified?
So
Not breathing.
presumably dead.
Presumably dead, not breathing. But he would look like a man made of ash.
Stone man.
Isn't that a poem?
What?
Isn't that a poem? Maybe.
You'll never know.
Okay.
Unless you Google it.
And then you'll know.
Anything else on your turn, Paul?
And I end my turn.
I draw a pot of greed.
Of course I need you to have that, man.
Yeah.
We get it done.
Did
I know we
Uh,
skipped you. We're gonna insert you just towards the end because it would make sense for where you got up.
So I didn't get a turn that round?
The
Or-
turn that you got up, you were brought up after.
Okay, after EP.
Yeah.
Draw a pot of greed.
How do those boys look?
Totally fine.
Okay.
A little hot.
Yeah.
Which one of them looks worse?
Just a couple of hot boys, you know.
One of them ever so slightly more than the other.
Like, twice as much.
Sure. For individuals who are not remotely close to bloody, yes. Ever so slightly a little bit more burned.
Okay.
Hot boys.
Yeah.
One of them's a little smokier than the other.
Yeah.
Flaming hot bugles.
Well, fuck me.
I don't know if I.
Oh, horse is over there now. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I'm right next to you.
Sorry, I thought you were like doomed.
No.
I'm
right next to you.
I'm doomed over there. It's still bad. I'm going to.
Put me in, coach.
I'm going to cure wounds. Vorst.
He's all the way over there.
No, I'm right
No,
next to
he
you.
got-
he got
Oh,
the
you
sword.
swapped. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put me in, coach.
I'm ready,
I'll roll burn
players.
I feel good.
D6. Motherfucker. That's a 1. I burn out.
Oh no!
Roll
Way
high.
down.
Table.
Roll high.
Just roll low.
No, super high.
Wait, I thought low's better than high on that.
If it's above 90, it becomes good.
Oh.
Or actually, I think it's above like 93 or 94.
I'll roll to heal you first. You gain 10.
Nice.
And I'll roll the D100.
Oh, you don't want to know.
33. That one's not good.
That's
Nope.
fine.
I mean, it's only going to be probably the like hit dice one.
Yeah, but yeah. Lose spell level times 4 hit dice.
Hmm.
So that's 4 hit dice.
Yep.
That's most of my hit dice.
Mm-hmm.
My vitality.
You gotta mark them up, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Take them away.
Hmm?
It should be when you go into like rest. That's when you can utilize some of your hit dice.
You have to do it under short.
Crunchy. Triscuits are really good if you want to know what it's like to eat
What?
a wicker chair.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have
you're,
some-
oh.
You
They are
heal
delicious,
Vorse
though.
successfully. And once again, it feels almost like it's harder for you to connect your spirit with people.
That's not good.
No.
I like
glad I
never
don't get-
burn out either.
I know.
That's wild. I burned out twice. That's very bad.
Welcome to
Mhm.
the club, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, the two beef boys are up there. So
Beef boys, hot boys, you know.
I'm going to just silver legs.
You don't want to stand near
Move
me?
there. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
You weird him out.
You're alone.
And I'm going to guiding bolt, which I assume is guard 2.
Didn't you just cure wounds?
He did.
Oh yes.
The
I did.
second time you tried to
No,
cheat
that's
with-
touch. It's not. Oh fuck. I
They're
did.
actions.
Damn it.
It's not an action, John. It's a touch. What is a touch between friends? It's not an action.
Touching force is a free item interaction.
I am
We're
not
an
an
item.
item.
You know, I was going to ask if Ritora was dead and her body, it was just a body. Is it technically an object?
Mm-hmm.
And then I could just locate her body.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay. Sorry, I got confused because I thought he was over there
I'd
before.
like to
and I
cast
would've had to
Locate
go.
Corpse.
I'm going to spiritual weapon and hit that man in the face.
Very good. Roll your burnout die, buddy. Crisp. D4.
what happens
Sweet.
if...
You're a D4?
Yeah, burn out twice.
Well, it can't get any lower. It just
Technically,
raises
I'm
the
a
odds that he burns
D8,
out.
but we have minuses.
Right.
4.
Woo!
Thank God.
All right, make your attack.
Submit or die. Well, that's not very convincing. 13.
No.
Stop
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I'll tell you that. What weapon would you manifest?
I would manifest a floating chakram of a brother.
Sure. Yeah, it slashes out towards this man who deftly twists his great sword in its direction and catches it at the point of the two blades that peek out like sun rays. Slashes it back. Anything else on your turn?
No, that is all of my things.
Very good. Alright, Sire, to make it up to you, I can insert you right here for this turn and then insert you correctly at the 19.
That works.
Very good.
Would you permit me with my new
Lease on life.
yeah. No, with my new ability to wild shape into CR2 creatures.
Yeah.
To know what a cave bear is?
It's not a...
It's an
No.
extinct bear. It's big. It's a big bear.
Sure.
Just with a slightly higher.
Yeah, I would say in the forests or the Avith Woods there would have been some cave bear.
Terrifying.
Or a Malithel and Melody vision.
Cave bears. Oh.
Well, you know what? Last time I saved you, alright?
Last time you go to cave.
Does a cave bear shit in the woods?
I mean,
I mean, cave bear is not a bear
shit's in
that
the
lives
cave.
in It is a bear that.
No shit where you eat.
It's the size
It's
of
shaped
a
like a
cave.
cave?
No, they're extinct like large mammals basically.
Cave bear.
Big bear. It's a big bear. It's-
Extra big bear.
Sun bear.
Big bear in the blue
It's
house.
a cave.
I'm
It's a
going
sun
to
You know, like when
Where there's nowhere to go, yeah. There's nowhere
use
like
my
the
bonus
lair,
action
it's
to
got
cast
walls. Yeah, hiding in the dark. putting
bark
your
skin.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Cave bear.
And then become cave bear.
and then become cave bear.
There,
Very good.
ruin your day. You're like,
Why'd you use
Splash
Splash
King?
Spike? What
And
is
it's
this
like,
what we
nope,
got
I'm
right now? I gotta
I'm
look
a
at a
cave
bear.
What's
and
up?
I'm gonna fuck you right
What's the burnout? It's down. It's a.
D8.
Base is a
House
D8.
these children in the caves.
Ooh, 7. Okay.
Come back.
Yeah. So.
There's just
Oh wait.
a full sleepy
Hold
cave
on.
bear.
Well,
Real full. Just snoozing.
Oh no. Barkskin is an action.
yeah.
And wild shape's a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
For her, for Moon, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll do that, and
Yes.
Sun bear.
I'm. This one over here is the one that knocked me out the first time.
Yes.
I'm going to.
Bear
Run.
your way over.
Yeah, bear. Not too. I don't want to get right on top of him just yet.
Just barely there.
Because I can't attack him this round.
You're done.
Very good.
And then that's.
You saved me.
Very good. Now we get a Glenn.
Just stand up.
Yep.
Good.
Get in front of me. Yeah, I'll stand up, crack my neck a couple times, wipe some of the blood off me. look at Felix, look around, figure out where the fuck I am.
Give you some slaps.
Fuck.
I hear no bell.
And Stone Man, 2 guys. There's a bear now.
Stuff's changing a lot.
Yeah. you like opt out for just half a second. It's like, all right, well.
Tell me about it.
I'm gonna go ahead and second wind, and
Do what I didn't.
Live.
Survive.
Keep your legs.
Damn.
another
Hey.
7. Alrighty. Let's see what I got.
Right for the legs. Actually, he did save his legs. That's really mean. Literally saved his legs. Do I want?
It's the Marissa to me for me.
So, word of radiance is 5 foot.
Swear to God, if you're bloody and you go in there.
I'm roughly. How far am I?
Pretty far. 30 feet.
Like 30 feet from Nesgrim, right?
No, like 20 feet from Nesgrim. But these two are the...
It's hard to see
20
because like I'm
from
at an angle.
20 from Nesgrim, yeah.
What did you get? Nezya? Loomgrim? What was it?
Yalungrim Neslo.
Did you write it down?
Yeah.
I didn't hear no bell.
Get in there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run up between the bear and Nesgrim.
100% you get an ass slap from me as you run away. Just get back in there.
Attaboy.
Very good.
Stone guy's down. Is his sword still in him? Now that he's like down on his knees.
He cleaved himself through it.
Oh, okay.
So like you would be kind of holding it aloft like
You.
icky. Like organs on it and stuff.
And it's just Ashen Man at his knees facing this way.
Not at his knees, face down on ground. He
Oh.
fell knees first, and it was when he fell flat that ash.
So face down, ash up.
Yes. That was the joke. Thank you.
Oh,
Boo.
fuck.
God, I hate it. He's another 5 feet away, so I can't get him. I am going to ready my action with my Moon Touch Longsword. First one of these fools that gets near me is going to eat it.
Very good. Cool. We go back to the top of the order.
Ashman.
No, Ashman was at the very bottom.
Oh, very good.
And he's an Ashman.
Ashman.
The first one is the one on the side with the
With the bear?
spiritual weapon.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Who is that to the right of Nesgrim?
This one?
Yeah.
Corn.
Corn. Okay. Well, where things get weird. Glenn, what's your passive perception? Dot, I know yours is like 24, right?
23.
23.
It's 12.
Get it to
12.
Let's go. Disgraceful.
Mine's
Uh,
a 16.
16 is actually not that bad.
Mine's seven,
And I'm
17, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
right there
okay.
too. So
Very good. Cool. So, the one adjacent to the spiritual weapon, again, is going to manifest his echo. Can do it again. On the opposite side of Corin.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Mercenaries are gonna fight to the death.
He would step up to be adjacent to Corin. I cannot see whether or not that would put him in base with Forced. I do not know if there's like a space in between them. No? Okay.
No, there's a body in between us.
Oh, the Ashman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Road Boy.
Should I move it?
Road Boy?
Yeah.
No. No. Don't touch him.
Yeah, I didn't.
Don't move it. We
was
need to know
mine.
where the epicenter of the explosion is going to come from.
Yeah, no, he's going to absolutely take his many attacks against Corin, because Flurry of Blows, well, not actual monk Flurry of Blows, but
I'll impose disadvantage on the first one
you got
with protection.
Dude, this tray is actually a problem. Lower of the two is a 19, so he is still going to connect.
Well, that was worth a shot.
You
There.
tried.
Two of the other three will as well.
Oh, can I see that?
This?
The
Yeah,
tray?
Thank you.
Does that say if the DM smiles, it's already too late?
What's a gift?
It's a good gift.
Oh yeah, no, I love the tray. It's just
The corners.
the corners are so awkward. Yeah, no, three of these things, three of these weapon slashes absolutely make their way through, one from the echo itself. Corin takes a hefty amount of damage very swiftly and immediately starts bleeding.
Oh God.
Yeah, problem. See, now here's my thing. Yeah. Well, it is only fair to treat every turn like it's the last. And they got absolutely action surge. Recognizing that the tides of the battle are beginning to swing away from them. Yep. We'll see if it's needed. Probably is, actually. Yep. Well, we're going to be out of uses of that. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, no, it definitely looks better. Thank you. Yeah, so in terms of visualization, it looks like when this dude starts once again spinning his greatsword, it almost looks like it enters into a state of such a swift zephyr-like appearance that he begins like whirlwind cleaving in to Corin, like striking the same area over and over again, to where Corin is able to deflect two of the blows, but the other strike through so swiftly. Corin takes another 35, and
Shit.
Corin is grievously injured, not currently down.
So like a saw blade, basically.
Yeah, effectively.
Fuck.
That is it for him, and then it goes to his friend, who also is going to unleash his echo. There is a space behind Vorst, correct? Adjacent to Nesgrim?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they know to go for the weak people.
Is he gonna move in?
Yep.
Yep.
So, you'll get your reaction attack.
$15 on a die.
Or
Or 15. Yeah.
Yeah, 15 does not hit. So as this man steps towards you, kind of almost still from injury, go to swipe forward, but the bleeding and the contusions within the body slow you ever so slightly to where he definitely twists and knocks your blade backwards against you. Yeah.
I'm gonna give him disadvantage
On
the attack.
first one?
Yeah, he's attacking force,
Yep.
so he's got disadvantage.
Yeah. 12.
Does not hit.
Yep.
All right, you already used your reaction, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna do his other 2 naturals. Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Is it nat 1 or nat 20?
20.
Is it 2 of them? Okay. I will sentinel at death's door.
Yep.
Snap.
Smells death again.
So it's a dirty 20 and a 29.
Really not meant to live.
Yeah, no, they hit. Yeah. Wait, let me check. Yeah, that
And
hits.
It would hit a Tarrasque. Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Wait, let me just. Yeah, that hits.
Make a strength save for me from this one.
16.
16 just meets. So you pass. Yeah, it is 29 slashing. The trip attack would fail to knock you prone, but the 29 slashing comes through still, with the crit being removed.
14?
Do you remain shifted post unconscious?
No, it's only
I don't
shifted.
think so.
Yeah, it's only shifted.
So, 29.
Alright, cool. Hey guys, guess what?
Down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fuck.
I'm gonna take a snooze, it's fine!
What's your wound at?
Huh?
You're wounded?
He's
Okay,
at,
you're right there. Just
he's at dying, he's at wounded too, so he'd be at dying too automatically.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, like, they saw you bring him back, and it is every turn like it's my last. And these are hired killers. And as he spins his blade similarly, and I failed to describe them accurately before to the remainder of you, but you would notice definitively these men look like brothers, like twins. These are men in their late 30s, short black hair with salt and pepper streaks of gray, pretty commonly and pronounced through. Same thing with a short, stubbly black beard, kind of like DJ's length. A little bit longer, but again, same thing with salt and pepper. Their eyes would be gaunt with deep bags. They would have deep wrinkles around their cheeks. Not like smile lines, but like it looks like their face is beginning to sink and sag. And this man would once again, akin to how his brother did, tense up, and you would see him vibrate, suddenly rattling inside of his armor as though something within him expedites him beyond the limits of normal human potential. You're downed. Yeah, dude, I'm so sorry. They go for blood. They go for kills.
I don't have any any reaction?
Not until my next turn. I used my reaction already this round. Right? I'm right on that?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
I'll ask. It's a stretch.
Yeah.
Would you permit me to take a level of exhaustion to utilize my reaction to cast the bonus action spell Misty Step to throw my body in front of the attack?
I mean, he's down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's right next to me.
I would say that, to me, it is a very intriguing window to open. I would say yes. I would ask you to make a dex check.
Sure.
Ten or above, I would say you would get there before the first strike. 9 or below, I would say he would get 1 strike in before you would get there.
That's a 16 on the die, plus 2, 18.
Absolutely. And ever so swiftly, Yalamlo appears over the unconscious body of Vorst. The first strike is...
So many.
Just put him next to him.
It's a pile.
Yeah, on the ash man.
The first strike is a 21.
That hits.
That is 9 slashing on the first.
Sure.
Yeah. $17 on the second.
17 meets.
$17 slashing.
Sure.
This is the echo?
No.
Oh, this is
This
the...
is the he action surge. So he gets
Oh.
to take the attack action again.
I see.
He gets his full 3 attacks. And for Unleash Incarnation, the feature, when you take the attack action, you can free take 1 attack with your echo. Third. 17 on it.
Yep.
Uh, 12 slashing.
I am bloodied.
Fourth from the echo. Dirty 20.
Yep.
$17 slashing again.
Okay.
Yeah. And in a flurry of twisting, spinning blows from both the man himself as he... For those standing right next to him, it almost starts to feel like you hear the buzzing of bees in a nest at how swiftly this man rattles against his muscles racking, snapping almost, under the weight of what he is doing. And a flurry of blows cleave through Yalumlo, grievously bloodying him as well. And I will tell everybody with a passive perception over a 15. From the westward corridor, out from the cavern, you hear like a low echo growing closer. What would sound at first instinctively like the snarling of a feral animal, the rattling of chains pulling it back, the snarling of gnashing teeth, and swift, irregular slapping footsteps against the cavern. It grows. And you hear chomping. And you would see the two brothers look at each other. And for the first time, a sensation of fear. And then, for each of them, Almost a frustrated sigh would escape them. I'm not really necessarily speaking to any of you in particular. Would just kind of look out somberly. Oh, we're all fucking food to her. We're going down there.
When we come back, it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Damn it!
Where do I fit into initiative?
You're 19, you're tied with
Oh,
Cora.
yeah, so you have to make the decision again of what to do.
Yeah!
Oh,
I got a week
God.
to think about it.
Don't think about it.
Do the right thing and smite.
I'm doing so bad. Like,
Well-
so bad. I don't.
Thanks for coming. DJ, thank you for the gifted sub to Lessa Marie.
You're welcome.
I think that was the only one that we had this evening.
Siren.
Siren with the resub. That's right. I didn't show up on my notifications. Siren, thank you. Thank you guys very much for watching tonight. We will be back on Friday at 6 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. for the Lost Kings of Edoras. And then next Monday for the City of Oshuamp at 7, the normal time. Edoras will be at 6 going forward. So 1 hour earlier than Oshuamp for those of you not in the Eastern time zone of the United States. Thank you guys very much, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye, friends.